They said the war wouldn't stay with me.
You can't do this to me
gosh.
straight out the gate.
That's what the therapist told me.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the greatest podcast you'll ever listen to.
Oh my god.
This is a really nice microphone crane. That's an old
It's been
one.
the same all.
No, but like I've been on these two for a lot of weeks, and they're ass compared to this one. This one you get a lot of control, a lot of motor function.
This is all I got. Right here.
It's very just like it
Oh,
just
yeah.
goes like this. That's it.
Today's episode is a story about a boy named Sue. I'm sorry.
We don't ever have rails to go off of, so I guess this is normal.
It's just an open plain.
Correct.
It's just a field.
We just roll in.
It can go literally
Anywhere.
anywhere.
It's like, okay, the beginning of this podcast was like when you try to get on a bike and you
Do
fall.
you guys see the girls in the window? It's
Hello? I'm
Okay.
sorry.
What?
I'm not
that
leaving.
was really weird.
This cabinet
They just,
keeps
like-
falling back here.
Well,
that cabinet has been a problem almost every
it just
episode.
fell on my leg.
That was very weird. Oh,
Sorry.
they're recording. it.
I just want it
That's just-
known.
I don't like making these eye contact with these people.
It's the same one from last week.
I know.
For real?
It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's just awkward. I'm
Is
always
it?
like,
Sorry.
hi.
We'll just do it like this, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just going to tell everybody
I just feel like they're
right
just
now,
watching. You know,
I'm not leaving. I don't care what they need to be to
I don't
accomplish.
think they need. I don't. Need
I don't
Well-
think. I think they were just looking to see if this was open and then just went next
No.
door.
Well, it's not.
I told-
okay?
Oh, Kyle is. I just get paranoid and feel like
Stop
they're
looking. See, I can't see them because I'm looking at a like a
Oh,
you know,
they're leaving.
a fucking
Oh, no.
a thing.
They're probably coming in here
Yeah,
to
you're just
ask,
looking-
and I'm going to be like, if you had to get something done so bad, should have got here earlier.
And plus the red light's on, so skedaddle.
Yeah, you can't come in.
So
We're
Scoot
recording.
on over.
Hit that old dusty train.
Shit.
Anyway.
What does Tristan say? Let's make like a
Let's
fetus,
make like
and,
a fetus
head
and
out.
head out. Jesus Christ.
That's the one right there.
That's the one. Oh God. I told him let's make like a banana and split,
That's just
and he didn't know that existed.
a banana
he
split?
says that
And
stuff all the
split?
time, and he didn't know that one existed.
Yeah, he's like, dude, that's so funny. I'm like,
dude, that's so funny.
haven't you heard of that one? He's like, no, it's
That's my
it's so-"
impression
I'm
of
like,
Tristan.
"What are you
I'm just
talking
like, dude, it's so funny, bro.
Dude.
Bro, did you watch The Walking Dead last night?
Bro, fucking
So
Red
funny.
Dead. I'm gonna play Red Dead forever.
Tristan, just
Sorry, Kyle, if you were offended by that. He's looking at us like we're.
I just, no, I want to, I have this really big, I'm going to do it. Fuck! I want to see what that sounds like later.
That's just me every podcast. is
No,
me-
Mark, you go like this. You go, fuck.
That's gonna be loud.
just-
that is funny though. Fuck! Just the scoot back of 5 feet.
Have you ever watched Bill Burr's podcast?
No.
Okay, well, he has this thing where, like, sometimes he'll be talking about a woman, and he'll just, like, he'll just back off the mic. He'll be like, and then he went out on a date with a lady!
The fuck?
In his freaking Boston-ass
hilarious.
accent, it's the word. Lady!
That's hilarious.
What the fuck?
Is Bill Burr the one who doesn't like anything?
That's a pretty apt
See
description
the one
of
where he's
him.
like, kids and their technology. Is it that guy? You know
Well,
what I'm talking about, right? Is
he's
he bald?
Yeah, bald redhead,
yeah, him.
bald red beard.
him.
Yeah, he's
He's
hilarious.
crazy
He's
though.
so
he is funny though.
You know,
Insane.
it's like he told a story on, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel, I believe, and it was about his time at the World Series and how this gentleman would not shake his hand after a misunderstanding. It was quite funny. You should go look it up. I'm not giving it. I'm not doing it justice, but
That's fair. That's fair.
nobody can do Bill justice, but Bill.
Mr. Burr.
Did you see you know who H3H3 Productions is? Have you heard of them?
No.
Well, they did a podcast interview with Bill Burr, and it was awful.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
It was
'Cause
just- it was
their
awkward.
shit, or is
Yeah,
Bill
no,
Burr
no.
just too good?
No, it's like the guy who runs it is a massive Bill Burr fan, and you could tell.
Oh God, he was just like jerking it the whole time.
Yes, he was
Okay.
fanboying so hard, and it's like
sorry, Hannah.
he was, man. I saw it. You know, I saw his big old penis.
Hey, can just
getting worked.
we can just close that gate right now.
For the record, I hate because I have to listen back to all of this. I hate hearing my gross laugh in the background of every episode.
It's the only reason I
Like,
listen.
Great though, you gotta have
70% of the time
It's
is
not
just
the episode if you're not hearing Mark's. It's not an egg in a bottle episode though if you're not hearing Mark's like escalation
screeching.
of laughing.
Escalation.
Yeah, it's like.
Ah!
No,
That's
it's
immediate.
really
It's no
good.
escalation. It's just out the gate.
No, it does. No, I think actually that it does. It gets like louder.
Oh,
and
it'll
louder
get worse.
As
It'll
gets
get
on.
worse.
It's like
That's because we get like more comfortable in it. So then
it gets me
start-
going.
Yeah.
You know, it gets
Sexually?
my groove in. Yes, but it gets my professional groove going.
I got you.
You know what
I was gonna go with professional.
Yeah.
groove,
And
but-
I had to go.
Do you remember?
yeah, you
Sorry.
did.
Did you see how I tried to get you to hurry up in here?
Yeah, actually, Kyle, we did.
So to answer your question, yes.
Hannah didn't
Oh my
like it.
gosh. I
I'm
did. I was
here.
like, you should tell Kyle to never say that again.
For the record,
And then he
Kyle
said, no,
showed
I'm going
up.
to save it for the poll.
Kyle showed up to the studio before us, and he texted me, "I am here. Get inside me."
I need it.
Oh God.
That's the way it be.
The way it be. Son of a bitch.
How was your week, Mark? How was your week, Hannah?
Son of a
It
bitch.
was it was really, really rough, but I'm very happy that it's the weekend and we're a step closer to break, even though it's 3 days. But
Why was it rough?
it was just a lot of different things, very stressed out, very just terrible. Thank you. Thank you
Sorry. Go
Mark,
ahead.
for that.
I didn't catch that.
Actually, it's 8
What?
because tomorrow it'll be a week.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Set.
Mark can't count.
Wait,
He's
Fuck.
doing a countdown to my birthday next Saturday.
I
and said
counted
it's
wrong.
9 days, but it's actually 8 days.
Fuck.
are we doing the bonfire thing?
Well, here's the dilemma. Notre Dame game, very important.
So she's gonna be
Is
she's gonna
very-
be in her living room yelling for 4 hours.
It starts at 8, which is a very late football game, and I hate late football games.
I mean, it gets dark at 5, so
So we could do it like before and then just watch the game in the basement because that's gonna happen whether you guys are watching it with me or not.
Why don't we
So-
just watch the game on your birthday?
Yeah, that's
what
what
we're
we're doing.
doing.
That's what I just
Okay.
said.
What are
It
you
is
talking
gonna
about?
happen.
I just wanted to be sure.
no, we are.
Yeah.
Definitely for
There's
sure.
nothing wrong with college football, guys.
There's nothing wrong with college football.
At
At
worst,
all.
it's just in the background. If it really hurts you.
Kyle? It's not gonna be in the background.
Well, I'm just saying, like it's pretty easy to just sort of
Yeah.
not watch if it's a problem for anybody. It's not a
Well, it's
problem
my
for me.
birthday, so it's not gonna be a problem for anybody.
Who are they playing? Syracuse.
They're playing that tomorrow for the Shamrock Series in New York, actually at Yankee Stadium, which
Wow.
will be really cool. I'm excited to watch it. And then my birthday, they'll be at USC.
USC.
USC. That's right.
That's my
Yep.
dream school.
That'll
you
be
guys.
that'll be a good game.
Seriously?
Mhm.
I did not know that.
It's the number one for film, actually, like on the planet.
You know what?
Wow.
My
that
number
would
one.
make sense because it's in Southern California.
Yep.
So
You know what my number one school is?
What's that?
Austin Peay State University.
yeah, no,
fucking hate
thanks.
you.
I love
Yeah.
our facilities.
Like the one we currently reside.
I like our football recruits.
Oh God.
I like the Starbucks in the library.
our excellent, our excellent staff.
I enjoy our parking situation.
No, I don't. Yeah, the Starbucks is about it for me. And my mom at the bookstore. Mom, I love you.
Thanks, Melissa.
Shout out Melissa Jones. You're
Melissa-
probably never going to listen to this, but I
Melissa
love you.
Jones works at the bookstore.
Oh God. Yeah.
Go see her. It's my mom.
Miss Jones. I know a Jones. It's not you.
Oh, I was like, is it me?
No, it's another Jones. Darlene Jones.
Darlene. Was she born in the 20s?
She works in the cashier's office,
Not what I asked.
and I want to say, she's the truth.
Shout out.
Her son played
Shoutouts are
basketball.
at the end, Kyle.
Well,
Oh, I kind of did. Oops. Sorry.
Fucking ridiculous.
we're gonna have to
Sorry.
restart the episode.
Come on. We'll go from scratch.
But no, she's my brother played basketball with her son. Jerome.
I keep going off mic to chew my gum because I don't
Oh,
want to
that's
be
what you're
obnoxious.
doing. Okay. Oh,
You're welcome.
Fuck.
I want to thank Hannah for being here today.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Hannah.
I mean that because it would have just been me and Mark, and I don't know if I would have been here for that.
No, he doesn't like prolonged talks with me.
I would have
Killed himself.
I would have had to stick my in your mouth to stop you from talking.
Fingers.
Okay.
Not as.
All right. Anyways, moving on. So how was your week, Kyle?
Son of a bitch.
It was it was a week. It was a week.
I think everybody this week has had a pretty crap week.
I'm just waiting for break.
I am very
Fuck.
excited. Very, very excited for break.
I am, but then I know I'm just gonna feel like it's gonna be the same. I'm
Dog
gonna walk away from that week feeling the same.
True.
How's that?
Things don't get better.
Oh, wow. I guess we're going that
You
way.
do have a therapist. Okay. Sorry.
I don't. I can't afford one.
Oh,
If you guys want to
shit.
start up a GoFundMe.
It's in the description.
The link to our Patreon will be in the description.
To get Kyle a
yeah,
therapist.
the Kyle therapist.
There's a cute little hourglass gif of and it says, "This is how much time you have left till Kyle kills himself."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We got to reach our goal, so smash that like button.
Smash that motherfucking like button. Or Kyle kills himself.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
It's all right. It'll be fine.
Sure
We
hope
will
so, buddy.
make it.
So, Mark, do you have anything to say about your week?
It was-
Because you just kind of were like,
I didn't know what to say. It's just a week. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too boring. Just a week.
yeah, I really hope next week is better.
I went to the bathroom in
What a story.
Where is this going to go, Kyle?
Just wait. You're gonna like it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I went
Oh,
to
God.
the bathroom in Harnett Hall,
Correct.
and it was on the first floor, and I saw this mystical little area with a door, and it said restroom, and it had the male and the female figurine, and I was like, how progressive. But then I opened the door
No urinals.
only to find that it was another room with 2 more doors
What the fuck?
by which they split.
Okay.
This one straight ahead was for the females,
Mm-hmm.
and this one to the right was for the males.
Okay.
After some deliberation, I decided to go through the male door. And when I did, upon seeing it, I see this dimly lit room like it's an interrogation chamber.
Oh God.
And it's got the flickering light and everything.
Like the single light bulb hanging from a string.
Yes.
Yeah.
and you're gonna see where I'm going with this, because I was like, this is kind of cool lighting. I kind of feel like I'm in an aquarium right now.
An aquarium?
So I go up to the little urinal thing, and I'm like, this is a cozy little bathroom. And I know,
stabbed 7 times.
well,
And I don't know how I made it out alive.
Well.
and then I looked into I looked at the little, because there's a door, because there was a stall as well, and I'm like, this is a singular bathroom. I don't know why they didn't just put the toilet down, but whatever. I open the stall, and what do I find? A toilet and an armchair.
There's an armchair.
I see a regular ass chair sitting in the corner
Oh my god.
next to the
What did
toilet.
What did you stumble upon?
And I was like, wow, they really thought this one through.
Are you sure that door wasn't like a pocket dimension or something?
Well,
There's no way that's real.
It was, I swear.
What the
I would have taken a picture, but the light switch didn't work.
But then the chloroform kicked in.
But then I felt the cloth on my mouth, and I screamed.
And then for
And
some
I
reason,
screamed.
several hours went by, and I
I
found
woke
myself
up
in here.
Cold,
so
cold on the floor. My pants were off.
Yeah, I don't know what that
So
was about.
weird.
My butt was in the air too.
Some dry substance on my mouth.
Yeah, I knew the direction the wind was coming
Oh,
from.
God.
I was inside.
Jesus Christ.
You can feel the draft on your butt, is what I'm saying. Anyway,
Oh,
I would have taken the picture, but it was the lighting was so poor.
Got you.
because there was just
You
one
on a
light bulb.
flash, right, Kyle?
Right,
You on you on a flash, right, Kyle?
Oh, I guess I do.
It's too late for that information.
I
Mark.
didn't think that through. But
Apparently.
anyway, my first thought was like, who's missing a chair?
Fuck.
Because somebody's like, where the fuck is that
Where did
chair?
the fucking chair go?
Mm.
So weird.
Anyway, that's what I did.
Anywho.
I want to go
Wow.
back to that bathroom. That's my new
Why?
shitting
You're
spot.
gonna get stabbed.
Oh, right.
You go-
Cool.
That's my new established
Hannah,
shitting spot.
Don't act like we all don't shit here.
That's not what I'm saying
Girls-
at all.
What do you talk? Girls don't poop. Dude.
Oh my gosh.
I love the 4th grade.
Didn't you know that?
You're right.
I don't know how they get rid of it,
They
but
pee out of their butt. Yeah, I'm aware.
right. Yeah.
It's tough.
Did you know if you kiss a girl, she gets pregnant?
Stop.
Did you know that?
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Gotten a few good
You're
pregnant
like-
at my time. You know what I'm saying?
you've got
I hate
Genghis.
to be the bearer of bad news, but that's not how that works.
Are you sure?
You've got Genghis Khan level numbers. Everybody who is alive is at least a third related to Mark.
Yeah. If I'm just getting him pregnant by looking at him, it's like, damn, girl, pregnant.
Pregnant with twins.
Twins. Oh, damn. Quadruplets. Looked at her 4
Oh.
my
times.
gosh, where is this conversation gone?
Nowhere. Never anywhere good.
We're only 15 minutes in.
Oh my gosh.
Just want that to be known.
Sweet Lord. Lord. Fuck.
Well, we don't have a fourth person in the studio today.
That does feel. There's usually like kind of a lot
That's
of
kinda
us
why-
in here.
I thought we could get somebody.
Nobody else wants to come.
I could say. I
Yeah.
understand. It'd be that way.
I slipped her a 20. It's the only reason that she came here today.
Right.
I literally walked out of my house without shoes on because I was in such a
Her
hectic
dog
mess.
bolted out the door.
I was trying to go to the door. My dog just bolts past me.
She ran over to me.
And Deacon is
Sorry.
a he.
Fuck.
You know, the big fluffy one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both
Deacon.
big and fluffy.
Okay.
The deaf one?
No, the deaf one's not alive anymore, Kyle.
Don't you feel like shit right now?
What
Anyways,
happened
we're just gonna.
to the deaf one?
we're really gonna talk about this on the pod.
That's terrible.
I'm
I
just
laughed.
kidding. Yeah, that's terrible.
Did he
That
go to
would-
the farm?
He went to the farm. Mark,
I'm sorry.
seriously,
Kyle's-
you're pulling a
no.
freaking Tristan
Kyle's
right now.
just
Stop.
milking it.
Oh my gosh.
Farm
That okay. Anyways.
But-
Fuck me.
No, stop.
I'm crying.
Stop.
Sorry. Go ahead.
tell me about it. What happened?
Judah, the deaf one, is my aunt and uncle's dog, and they went to take him home. Like, you guys came that Friday, the Friday night?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they took him home Sunday,
And put him down.
and he jumped out of the car and broke his arm, so they took him to the vet, and they were like, you basically have to put him. He was really, really old, but he had a good life, and rest in soul, what? Rest in peace, Judah. But
Rest in soul, Judah. Happy trails, Judah.
like, it's not funny, but anyways.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So
to hear
yeah,
that.
Deacon.
That's really tough.
It's okay. It's fine.
Sorry for laughing, Hannah.
You're not. Anyway.
No, I laughed because he said the old farm in the sky, and I lost it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's really
Really
fine.
sad.
But yeah.
That's a song by Pink
So-
Floyd.
Shut the fuck up.
Actually, it's a great gig in the sky.
So yeah. So Deacon, the big old fluffy fat Aussie, ran at Mark, and it was.
He was really happy to see me.
It was like he couldn't even see Mark's Jeep, and he
He's like,
just
"Fuck,
knew
I
somebody
smell
was
him."
here,
Yeah.
and he flipped out. And
Did you know there's 2 ways to pronounce deacon? Depends if you want to put emphasis on the E or the A.
Her face.
So you can say deacon,
Or
or you can
Dakin?
be correct and say dakin.
Dakin is wrong.
wow,
Dakin is spelled
I like how he said-
D-A-K-O-N.
He literally went, or the correct way.
Like condescending shit out of here.
No, I'm serious.
It's
Like, I
deacon.
mean, either way, one of those, either the E or the A is going to be silent. So
I guess you're right.
the E, it might as well be the E.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna call my
The
my
name's
dog Deacon, so-
Django. That's D''Jango. The D is silent. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen?
I've
Django
seen that
Unchained?
film.
It's pretty good.
I've seen that film. Speaking of films, Mark,
You want to start this now?
you got one to talk about, I believe.
What movie?
Fuck!
What?
So, from the beginning of this podcast, I'm like, look, I gotta get into Transformers. I gotta just lay out all my opinions.
I don't like
So,
Transformers.
you shouldn't. So,
You're actually correct.
I went back.
The one time Hannah's right.
You're right. I went back and I watched the first one, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and watch the first 3 because they're the most alike, After that, they're completely different. The first, I couldn't get past watching the first one. I had to skip maybe a third of the movie because it's unwatchable.
How many of those were scenes of Shia LaBeouf screaming?
All of them!
It gets really bad in the
quickly
second
scroll
movie.
through. Just scroll through. Look at all those notes that I
wow.
took, and that's only the
Okay.
first movie. No, don't read them. Just like,
Oh, I'm
just
sorry,
like
I won't.
quickly scroll through.
Are
See
you
how
really
long
about
it
to
is. It's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
I saw it.
Holy
There was quite a
shit.
number.
Oh my god. And it's not that I don't. Sorry, Kyle. Were you
No,
gonna
go ahead.
Oh my gosh, this is so much.
say? Yeah, I got really upset towards
Oh
the
my
end.
gosh, I love that this is literally like a progression of you watching the movie
And getting
you
more and more
are
upset.
hating
Yeah.
it.
Oh god. It's not that I don't like Transformers.
Why
It's,
the Decepticons have teeth?
fuck no. It's the opposite. I
Ari-
love
Ari
Transformers.
Snapchatted you, Mark?
That's fine.
I won't answer it. I just want you to know.
Okay.
Who
Thanks.
Snapchatted you?
Don't worry about it.
No. Hold. Who was that?
It's not. We're not doing this on the podcast. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
we are,
after. We're
Mark.
not doing it on the podcast.
You
I'll
are.
tell you after. I knew if I gave somebody my phone, somebody would fucking text me and we'd have this conversation.
I'm gonna pull up the crazy eyes, Mark.
Are
just
you
saying.
diving in there?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Just a friend, and I saw her as I was scrolling through my Tinder, which I got. I was scrolling through. I'm like,
You
hey,
have
look,
a
there's you
Tinder?
and a Bumble.
Sometimes you got to do
We're
it.
getting out there. We're getting out there.
Sometimes you got
we gotta
to.
just put yourself out there. You know.
Sometimes you
Fun
just got
facts. You learn on the pod.
Yeah, Mark's on Tinder and Bumble
Hit
now.
Mark up on Tinder. and
Mostly Bumble.
you just gotta slam
Bumblebee,
it
the
out there.
Transformer. What? I'm
Get
just
the
kidding.
fuck out of here. No.
I had to connect it. I'm just kidding.
fair.
Uh,
What was I saying? Oh, it's not that I don't like Transformers. I love Transformers. This is why these movies piss me off so much. Because it's not. What are you reading? Give me back my notes.
Somebody else just Snapchatted you.
Who was it?
Caitlin.
What are you looking at?
I'm not
Oh,
looking at it. I swear.
how was that
I
funny?
would never. I just
was
funny
that-
because you said if you give somebody your phone, there's gonna be like
Yeah,
all this. Anyways,
It's
moving
like
on.
you get a text from my dad. It says, "Hey, get home, shit face" or something.
are you diving in that kiddie pool?
I didn't like any of what you just said, and we're gonna scoot on past it. Hannah, would you mind handing
That
me my
is
phone?
so funny though.
What?
Honestly,
my
just
progression of hating
yeah,
this.
and then the way that you're like saying everything though.
Yeah, I'm
That's
writing
pretty
it
funny.
down like I'm talking to people. God.
As you should.
God. I
Let's just
thought-
start with the first note here.
Holy shit. Okay.
We're not gonna
You
go through
can't
all
just talk
these.
with. You can't just start with the first note.
What is the no? Because okay, I start on the look. I'll be like professional about it. I'll go in. So my first note says opening. There's a narration. It says opening narration. Partly correct, but simplified. It starts like that, and then four rows down it goes helicopter scene slaps. That's the evolution of
And
my
slaps
notes.
is in all caps. So it's like helicopter scene slaps.
Bet your ass it is.
That scene is
Holy
cool.
shit. Okay, so it
It's
starts.
been a really long time
with-
since I've seen it. But
It's not good. It's
terrible.
unwatchable. So it starts with Optimus Prime. Okay, I'll give it that. It
Hold on,
starts-
let's introduce this a little bit.
Are we practicing this?
The Michael Bay Transformers.
Yeah,
from
the Michael Bay
2007.
Oh, what a year!
Ooh,
Fuck me.
No Country for Old Men came out that year.
What a good movie compared to this dog shit. No.
It's probably the greatest movie that's ever been made.
Fuck, it's not worth it. I was gonna say something stupid like Pacific Rim.
I heard the new Harry Potter movie was ass.
I know, but I'm
Don't say
still.
that.
I really still want to see
I'm
it.
seeing it on.
I'm gonna.
Saturday.
I haven't
seeing
seen
it tonight.
I haven't seen Fantastic Beasts, so
It's pretty good.
I actually, yeah, that was
I
actually
liked
a
it.
lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
I don't like how his name is Newt.
What's his last name? Scamander.
I don't
I
like that.
honestly couldn't
think
tell
it's-
you
I think
because
it's
I haven't.
Scamander. Get
I
it,
haven't
like-
seen it, but
Like salamander.
Newt is such
like this. You went.
Yeah, I try to put my hand around the mic.
Newt is such a salamandery name.
It's really like.
I was like, God, we're like trifecting around this mic. Does this amplify voice?
Yes.
This is why we needed like a video portion. We can see us
Oh my
being
gosh.
dumb.
We're working on
Oh,
it.
this is
Yeah, we
what-
are. We are working on it.
This is what happens when we don't play it.
Howdy, Newt Salamander at your start. Why is he Southern?
Newt Salamander.
Salamander. Fuck.
Your new empire.
You're a wizard, salamander.
You're a wizard, Salamander. Fuck.
You're
What's in the case, Gandalf? Fuck me.
You're a wizard,
Wrong
Harry. You gotta go get the snitch.
Expecto Patronum.
Patronum.
Fuck.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
I haven't watched Harry Potter movies in a long time.
Oh, I thought you were about to say it all, and I was
No,
like, oh my gosh,
I did
Mark,
once.
I
Like I
love
watched them all in a row, and now I can't remember
Every time
I
anything.
love doing Harry Potter marathons.
All I remember is that there's one of them. There's a Triwizard Cup, and Harry fights a dragon or something.
That's probably that's a good one.
That's a
Is
big
that
one.
Goblet
yeah.
of Fire?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
That's probably the one I've seen the most.
Really.
I've seen
It's not my
Prisoner.
favorite, but it's
Is
the
that
one I've
with
seen the most.
Prisoner-
Edward Cullen? What's his real
Yeah.
name?
Yeah,
What's his real
Robert
name?
Pattinson.
Yeah, where he
He's
gets
a terrible
murdered
actor.
by-
Go watch a movie called Good Time. Probably change your mind.
All right, I'll watch it.
Don't
but,
Google Good Time. You'll probably get like 4 porn
Yeah,
results.
I won't Google it. But
Just type in Good Time movie.
Okay,
That's still porn.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
I'll make sure to put Robert whatever his.
Still porn.
Cullen.
Okay.
Robert
All right.
Cullen.
Anyways, so yeah, I love the Harry Potter movies. I'm still like, I also am a terrible movie person because I won't look up reviews just because I want to see it without.
That's
like,
a good practice.
Just because like even if it has bad reviews doesn't mean that
You won't like it.
you won't like it. So
Exactly.
I mean, it could. I could go in there and be like, oh, that was a waste of money.
Power
but
Rangers.
Venom. Tristan, eat my fucking ass.
I don't think he listens.
he's not
doesn't.
going to.
He's not gonna
even
listen.
though we're dogging him like this
He'll see
entire
Hannah
podcast.
like in the description and be like, I'm okay this time. I'll pass.
Tristan's got a weird mouth.
Tristan got a tiny paint. What? He's got a weird mouth. Fuck.
I wanted to tune in for that one, but no. Every time the Harry Potter
I'm gonna title it that. I'm gonna title it.
I'm gonna title it.
Egg
Tristan,
in a Bottle,
you
episode
should
10.
watch this.
No, Tristan has a weird mouth. That's what I'm gonna title it.
He's gonna be like,
And he's not even on it.
He's not even on it, and he's not even gonna watch it.
No, he's not. He'd be like, huh, weird. And then back to Red Dead for like 7 hours.
he'd be like, "Oh, Kyle."
Well,
I can't do how
He'll
he
know it was
talks,
you. Be
but-
like,
yeah.
oh,
Anyway.
Kai. I don't know. I can't get
can't do his voice.
It's weird.
He has a very distinct voice. You can't. But
you
I
were
do.
about to say
but-
disgusting, and I agree. It's fine.
No, I wasn't gonna say disgusting. I genuinely didn't know like what word to say.
like it's
but-
like he can get high, but it's still deep.
Yeah.
Hi. Ah,
Oh, Mark.
ah.
I think that's as good as it's gonna
Yeah,
get.
that's.
But when
that's
I
fair.
do an impression of him, I just make him sound like an idiot.
He
You know that
the spot on Tristan impression is just to
He's
yell
like,
and start
"Dude!"
slapping your head.
Ah!
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Every time Harry Potter comes on Freeform,
What the fuck? Yeah.
I watch it
Nice.
Yes.
every fucking time. Me and my
I've
brother
seen-
do it.
I've seen
every time.
Prisoner-
day.
Oh, dude.
And we're just sitting there watching it and talking about like, man, these are good ass movies. Why are they so fucking good? And that's the gist of our conversation for the whole
yeah.
duration of the movie.
Yeah, I get really into those movies,
They're
even though I've
great.
seen them so many times.
They got
Holy
progressively.
shit.
Sorry.
Sorry.
They got progressively better.
Oh yeah, no, they did.
Like the first one, if you go back and watch the first one, like I enjoy it, but it's
Like I'll watch
Yeah.
the first like 3, and I'll enjoy it, but I really get into it like 4 through the rest of them because
yeah,
they
I
like
need
they
to go
get they
back. I
finally
need to
got
watch 'em
older
again.
and they finally
could act.
yeah
Get
and,
fucked.
and like the story because
I'm
like the
looking at
first
you,
3
Ron Weasley. Sorry.
I love the Weasley family so much. Oh my gosh.
Is it because they're
No,
redheaded?
not
Wait,
because
wait,
they're
wait.
gingers.
Didn't they own a rat that was a dude?
Oh yeah, and
What
Prisoner
the
of
fuck?
Azkaban. They didn't
It
know
was
that
Gollum.
though.
That makes it worse.
It was Gollum. What? Wasn't the guy who played Gollum?
Andy Serkis?
Yep.
Really? Was he
I
the
think
rat
he.
boy?
I think he was the rat guy.
I don't remember.
No, the rat guy was like that. He's
some old
just-
creepy
he's
fucker?
Disgusting. He's disgusting to look
Let's
at.
look it up.
Wasn't a professor a werewolf? Those movies.
Yes,
are
Professor,
but
and
I
his name
love
was
him. His
Lupin,
name was
and they were
Lupin.
surprised.
But I love him though. Oh, and I love Sirius Black.
I haven't even
my
watched the movies in so long,
gosh.
but I love him because he's Gary fucking Oldman.
He's just like
He's great.
I love what he is to Harry, and I get really.
I need to watch these again.
It's Peter Pettigrew.
Is that the guy's
Yeah,
name?
I want to figure out who
Who's
is
the actor? With a name like Peter Pettigrew.
Pettigrew actor. I'm looking.
Pedophile of Pennsylvania.
It's Timothy Spall. I apologize.
Oh, why do you have to do that to Harry Potter?
He's a rat living with boys, just running around.
No, that's not what he was doing.
What was he doing?
though.
What was he doing? Hiding in Ron's underwear drawer?
No. And
This is
Ron
a
didn't-
curiously crunchy sock.
Ew! Oh God!
crust.
Stop.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Merry,
Fuck,
Merry,
what accent was that?
Merry,
No.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
Increment.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I watch probably Prisoner of Azkaban the most.
Which is your favorite?
That one. The
Mine
fourth
too.
one. I really
I like
love
the-
that one.
I kind of change it up. Like, I like the third and the very last one.
I like all of them a lot, but I would probably say it's been a minute since I've watched like 5 and 6, but I think
6 is underrated.
yeah,
6
it
is really good.
It actually is.
How
really
many are
good.
there? Are there 7 or 8?
There's 7.
8, but
Technically
7
there's
is in
8,
in
but-
2 parts.
Yeah.
It was back when that was
6
trendy.
is what? Half-Blood Prince? Or-
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How do I know this? I've seen them one time.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
must have made an impression. No, I will say this.
The information that I retain is just nonsense.
If you don't like Harry Potter, you can't deny that they knew how to title some movies.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Like they
yeah.
have some really good titles. Prisoner of Azkaban, Chamber of Secret. Well, that's kind of bad. Sorcerer's or Philosopher's Stone, whichever you prefer.
Isn't it the Sorcerer's
I
Stone?
do really
Philosopher's UK version.
I do
Yeah,
really
Sorry.
I actually think Philosopher's a better title, but that's just me.
yeah.
Isn't there a real life thing called the Philosopher's Stone?
Maybe.
I
Real
have
life?
no idea
Sorry.
actually.
That's called the Rosetta Stone. What were you saying, Hannah?
I do really love Snape though.
Yeah, but he was a bastard.
He
like,
was horrible, but like because I remember when I was little and I got into these movies because I was terrified of them for a while when
Right.
I was a kid.
Eat
But
my fucking ass. It's real.
I think that's a picture of the stone from the movie.
No, it's not.
I actually it might be.
The Philosopher's Stone, or Stone of the Philosophers, is a
Stone of-
legendary alchemic substance capable of turning base metals into gold or silver.
That's not a real thing.
No, it's not real, but I'm saying it exists beyond Harry Potter, is what I'm saying.
I don't think I understand you.
Okay. Anyways,
Breaks.
but I do. I love that moment that he has with Harry. when
Oh,
he
it's beautiful.
dies. Oh,
Yeah.
I still get actually kind of emotional about it when I watch it.
No, because Alan Rickman just sold that scene
I
so
fucking
well.
miss him.
Yeah.
I loved him so much.
He was like, when you go back and you watch these movies from your childhood, and then you don't connect with these characters at first, like Snape and stuff. But then
Oh,
you go
I
back.
hated Snape, and then I realized what he did, and I was like,
Well-
oh my gosh.
Well, even still, like, I mean, you connect, like, when you're younger, you're like, I want to be Harry, but then you realize, like, I mean, the best characters in the movie were, like, Snape, Sirius Black, Lupin,
The owl.
the Howl. Yeah.
Love that owl.
What's his name?
Shout out to Harry's owl that I can't remember his name.
I don't
but
remember its name. Rock and Roll Bird.
I'll look it up.
Get shot out of the goddamn skybird. Tough for that owl.
Get zapped. No, but but then you go back and you watch it and you're like, wow, the performances are just so good.
Hagrid?
Like, Hagrid.
Is that the big old dude who
Yes, sir.
let kids get murdered or something? What did Hagrid do? What did
It's
Hagrid
Hedwig.
do wrong?
Hedwig is the owl.
Okay.
Hedwig.
Hedwig?
That's the most British thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Hedwig. We're going out to play some Hedwig.
Who is that bitch always dressed in pink?
I know what you're
Oh,
talking
that's. Oh, I
Yeah,
hate her.
fuck her.
I hate. Oh, that's. Oh.
about. There's porn of it.
What'd you say?
What?
There's
Oh,
porn
Rule
of it.
34.
Rule 34. Remember it.
Anyways.
No, you said fuck her. That's why I thought you needed
Oh
to
my
know
gosh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I do. I really love the Harry Potter movies.
Nice. How did
And
we
for
get
a
on
while-
to how did we get
Because
on
we talked
onto
about
this?
the new one that came out, which
Yeah, I
is
said it.
technically
Oh, yeah.
technically it's a prequel sequel.
It's not technically, it's still a prequel.
It reminds
I like to call it a prequel sequel
Because it's the sequel to the prequel, but still a prequel itself?
Yep.
You're fucked.
this situation with Harry Potter that it's experiencing. It reminds me a lot of what Lord of the Rings experienced when The Hobbit was coming out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That hurt my throat.
while I think that Lord of the Rings is better than Harry Potter in general, like I think the movies are a lot better. Just me, like I like those more.
I wasn't gonna attack you. You don't have to be like, this is
Well,
me.
I mean,
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Sorry. Those movies are really good.
they did.
They did.
I still like that we keep
They
like doing
did.
like.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Fucking love those movies.
Anyways, can I get back to what
They've
you
all
were-
got freaking Cockney accents.
Why are all the orcs like gross British? It's so funny.
Get a fire going.
Oi! Oh, fuck.
Reach back on the menu, boy.
I fucking
Oh my
can't stand it.
gosh.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
but the thing I see is because when The Hobbit came out, the fans who were real big fans hated it, but
because The Hobbit is the shortest book, and it's been in like 3
which they
movies.
shouldn't have done. It was
Yeah.
stupid. But okay, putting that aside, because that's been talked to death, the Hobbit movies are not bad. They're good. Like, I like them a lot. I've actually talked to my dad a lot about this. He prefers The Hobbit to Lord of the Rings because,
Oh fuck! I love that fucking dragon.
and well, yes,
Holy
but
shit.
like his reasoning for it is, and I fought my dad on this a lot, but like
Physically.
he hates Elijah Wood in the way with
Oh,
every
fuck.
time he is in a shot, he's like blue-eyed and crying like
Yeah.
that.
I see. Yeah, I know what face you're talking about.
And I get it, but what you don't what he doesn't understand is that he's carrying the literal incarnation of evil and horrible on his neck for months. Okay? It's, if you want to look at it, is like a an allegory to PTSD.
Yes.
Because Tolkien fought in World War I, and the relationship between Sam and Frodo was written to match that of an officer and his soldier, his loyal soldier,
Oh fuck.
like a brotherhood thing. So if you want to look at it like that, then it's about the brother, the soldier, picking up the commander, because the commander's only as good as his men are, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, the point. So me and my dad fight about that all the time. But I just don't think it's understood, and I think it's explained properly enough in the movie through implication and stuff like that. But apparently, some people just don't get how fucking horrible this ring is. Like it's just not. I think it's I get it, but because I think about it every night. But some people don't, and that's why he's crying like that. But my dad likes The Hobbit because there's Elijah Wood's not making that face in it, and Bilbo's my favorite character. So I mean, Bilbo Baggins.
I like that dragon.
I
Fuck,
want-
I love that dragon.
I want to be home with my books
Benedict Cumberbatch
in my garden.
is a great dragon.
Yeah, he
So
is.
good.
He's good.
Smaug.
He was the dragon.
He was
Yeah.
the dragon.
He was like-
he was in like a mocap suit, like wriggling around on the floor. It's the
Dang.
funniest shit.
It's like, I am fire.
It's so terrifying.
The very last line in the
First one?
Nope, second.
Second one, really?
The Desolation of Smaug.
Smaug.
Smaug's not in the first one.
Is he not? I forget.
He's barely in the third, and he's barely in the
Because he
second.
dies in the beginning of the third, right?
Yep.
He gets fucked.
It was horse shit.
The third
I-
one, you didn't like the Battle of Five Armies?
I enjoyed it.
How do I remember that name?
Yeah, Mark, you were really good with the movie titles. Like, he's just like, he's just,
Spitting them.
he's just,
Just movie name.
ding.
No, but yeah. So, whoa. I do like the Hobbit movie. I think the second I saw with my brother when I want to say in like 8th grade, and we.
I want to spit out my gum. Is there a trash can?
There is no trash can in here.
Okay, never
Wait,
mind.
right there. Is
Oh, it
is
is?
that,
Oh,
that
throw it-
recycle?
Yeah, but just do it anyway.
Okay.
Don't say it. Fuck. Her gum is made of cardboard. It's fine.
It is at this point.
Fuck.
Chew on anything long enough, it turns into fucking rubber.
You damn right.
You chew on anything long enough, it turns into something you can recycle.
Excuse me?
Did you not understand? What was the thing I said to you in Georgia that long ago?
That killed me?
Well, there was a couple things I said there.
Shit, you're right.
But it was just, I don't remember.
You're right.
You right, fam. What's up?
I don't know.
That's-
Anyway, it was a good one. I
was a
remember
good one?
it was one of the first ones I really got you with.
Fuck.
Um,
You got me a lot today, especially. Holy shit.
You walked into class and I got you.
As
You
soon as I
didn't-
walked into class, I was fucked.
you didn't even sit down properly.
No, holy moly. I was still like getting my ass right. And it's like,
And I did the
yep.
the.
Weren't we talking about Transformers?
We were, and we will
And it went
cycle
to
back.
Harry Potter, and then
I'm very happy
What were
with
we on?
Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings? Yeah.
Well, Mark, see, like your thing is Power Rangers, Transformers, things like
You
that.
can say nerd shit. I'm cool with
Well,
it.
no, because like my thing is I love
You're like a fantasy boy.
kinda like I really like Lord of the Rings. I really like trying to think of another thing I'm really just sci-fi like Firefly. I really like.
Haven't seen it.
It's good. You'd like it. It's got really witty dialogue, and
Hell
it's
yeah.
Joss Whedon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Of Avengers fame.
Well, yeah. He made 2 Avengers movies.
He made Avengers 1 and Avengers 2.
And then he took over for Zack Snyder for Justice League when his daughter committed suicide.
Yes.
So, and he did what he could with it, but I mean, because I'm sorry, just Zack Snyder just doesn't get it. Like,
No, he hasn't gotten it in a while.
he just doesn't. He almost got it with Man of Steel. Like, I was like, I like where this is going.
I was like, this is good. And then they're like, oh.
Now he's
You're
just
doing that.
sad. You're
Oh. Batman uses what?
He uses
who?
guns?
Oh, fuck.
Why did he just break that gentleman's neck?
Why is he branding people? How does he keep that brand consistently hot is my question.
Why does his voice
Does he have
sound
like
like
a
that?
pocket microwave in his pocket?
It's like those little things you find in cars, a little cigarette thing.
For some reason, I think of it as like a pocket on his, like, his, what's it called?
Utility belt.
On his belt, and he has like a crank, so it's right here. He's like cranking it as he goes up, and the criminal.
Hold on just a minute.
And the fucking criminal's like, "Oh fuck, he's cranking it! Run, guys!"
He's cranking the brand.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
What a
about.
shit movie.
It was bad.
Why did you say that name?
Martha.
He's killing Martha.
I
hate Superman in that movie.
I cannot stand Ben Affleck.
Affleck?
At all.
Why? What's wrong with Ben Affleck?
I think he's a terrible actor.
Get fucked, Affleck. If you ever listen to this,
And I really just I see him on screen and I genuinely am just like,
you just
Get
like
angry.
I just get really annoyed the whole time.
That's me every time I see the name directed by Michael Bay. I'm like, fuck.
His brother's a better actor, but Ben is a
Good old Casey?
Yeah, he's a good actor, but
Yeah, Casey's good. I just can't stand Ben.
Ben's a good director. He's an all right actor, but he's a good director.
He also, I think, just makes a terrible Batman.
I think he's a good Bruce Wayne.
He's
I like
he's
his
got
Bruce
the
Wayne.
jaw on it.
He's-
I think
yeah.
He's
fine.
got the swag. He's like, yeah, I'll fuck you right now. Like that's the the
right
energy he
yeah.
exudes.
Big dick energy.
He gets out that car. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh yeah.
Am I wearing sweatpants? Oh shit! Like,
Oh yeah.
damn, he got my bat signal going hard.
Anyways,
Sorry, that was
we can
rough.
go back to Harry Potter.
Eventually.
I like Henry Cavill as Superman.
I used to.
I think he's
Now
a
I'm
good
indifferent.
pick.
He's a
It's-
good actor. Give him better writing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let
very
him
true.
be charismatic.
He's good. He's charismatic. The man from U.N.C.L.E. He's great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love the
good.
man from
Who-
Uncle
Who's the Russian
so
guy
much.
in it? Fuck.
He's
Armie
Armie
Hammer.
Hammer.
He's so good.
I
He's great.
love that
Oh
movie.
my God.
So many.
Armie Hammer needs to
oh.
be Green Lantern. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Didn't he really? What?
No, he needs to be. Armie Hammer needs to be.
Bro,
Green
that's a
Lantern.
good. Okay,
Yeah,
I
actually,
like
that would
that.
be pretty
He'd be
good,
sick.
actually.
He'd be
Yeah.
cool.
He'd be
That would
good.
be cool.
Oh, who
Okay.
else would he be good at? He'd be a good. Well, he's a little too old for that. Never
Who we
mind.
talking about?
I was gonna say he'd be a good Robin, but he's too old.
He's too fucking old.
Yeah, he's way too old. But like a Nightwing, like an older Nightwing, I think he'd be good at that too.
If you made his hair dark, yeah. You can't have a blonde Nightwing.
I mean, you could.
Maybe. A lot of people are saying for Green Lantern is it make it like an older guy, like a Tom Cruise. That maybe Green Lantern like became Green Lantern before like Superman and Batman happened,
Right.
and then he left Earth, and
Oh.
then he came back, and everything's different. Like there's a Superman and a Batman, and just he's like, what the fuck happened?
Tom Cruise would be a great Green
I
Lantern.
think he'd be sick.
He's like, but the problem is like if you want to have an older Green Lantern, you can't really choose Tom Cruise because that man's like 56 and he still looks like he's 30.
He does.
No, he does not look.
Yeah, have you
like
seen
he's
the last
30.
Mission Impossible?
Well, he's
He looks
showing
a
his
little
age.
older.
I
He's
actually
showing his
really
age a
liked
little
that
bit.
movie.
That's
really
a great
good.
movie.
I
It's really
actually
good.
really liked
That's one of the
that
best
one.
action movies
That
I've ever
bathroom
seen.
fight, holy shit.
I just liked it like.
We're not gonna talk about it. Anyway,
Ain't it so?
ain't it? This is ridiculous. Over here. I can't find a good.
Yeah,
way to
I keep
sit.
having to like.
No, I can't find a good way to sit and look
Oh.
at you guys. I'm like, howdy.
Telling you, this is the
my
one.
my back is facing you
I
too.
actually really like this mic because I can see both of you guys. I like this one, but anyways. I did. I really liked that Mission Impossible movie.
It was good.
I
They,
really liked
no,
that.
very few franchises with each movie get better, and Mission Impossible is one of those.
Transformers is not one of them.
franchises. They're not. So tell me more about
Reeling it back to
Transformers.
Transformers.
What a fucking segue!
Go ahead.
Seriously,
What are we talking
Mark?
about? Oh.
Mark.
Sorry. Okay.
So what is your general? Give me your general read on the whole movie.
Holy shit.
Don't hold anything
We
back.
can just talk about how terrible Megan Fox. Like she's terrible. actress.
I learned something about her. Okay, I'm gonna do my rundown. I'm gonna give my issue with her and her character. Okay.
But I have to ask, did you have a crush on Megan Fox growing up?
Every guy
I was
did.
7. Of course
Every
I
guy
did.
freaking
The way she's
loved
like
her.
laid all up over that freaking Harley.
Yeah, I was
in
like,
the, I think
oh.
that's the
They do that on
second.
That's the
purpose.
second one.
They
That's
do
the
that on
beginning. I was
freaking
like-
purpose. I hate that.
She's like laid all up over
I'm
it,
s-
like
like
doing
I
little
saw
artwork
that with I saw that in the
with
movies
her butt in them tiny jean
with I
shorts.
saw that in the movies with my mom. Like, fuck, I gotta have my fucking boner. I can't.
It's so annoying because every movie that's like that,
It's
they
Michael Bay.
always have
It's
to.
Michael Bay.
They have this girl, and like I'm not saying this to be all like feminist or whatever, but it is. It is. I genuinely
degrading.
think it
It's
is
degrading.
because it's
It's
like
gratuitous.
okay, if I'm not doing that, then I don't meet up to whatever.
You don't meet up
standard.
with Shia LaBeouf. I don't think you're missing much.
Well, no, I don't. No, I think it's disgusting. But
Crack
like,
boy McGee.
like it
I
is
like
just,
Shia LaBeouf, but he's ugly.
He is.
Fuck Shia.
It is just like really annoying because then like she did that one movie, whatever, several movies, whatever. I think she's in like the
She's
first
in three.
Jennifer.
Three?
Yeah.
No, she's in the first 2. She got kicked out for 3 because
And it
She
doesn't-
made a Jew joke,
no, she called Bay a Nazi.
and he's Jewish.
Oh, fuck.
yeah.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and then they
what
brought
was
in this
annoying-
Victoria's Secret girl for the third one.
Who
Some
is
British.
in Mad Max Fury Road?
Oh yeah, she's one of the what are they called?
One of the wives
Well, yeah,
of
yeah.
Immortan Joe.
She-
Another movie we got to
She
talk
can't
about.
act, but it's fine.
And it's terrible because
Yeah.
it does. It seems like in every Transformer movie there has to be some hot naked
Oh.
chick.
There is, and 2 times out of 3 they're underage, which we'll get to. Anyway,
It is. It's just I can't. And then
What?
if at least maybe you could maybe you can straddle the Harley naked or whatever. At least be a good actress.
the
like,
thing about it is that she's
Straddle
in,
that Harley
she's in-
Oscar worthy.
in that movie. She's in her dad's workshops. Her father's like right over there.
and it is. It's in every freaking movie.
Oh,
She's working for her dad, or she's doing some super boy thing, like manly.
Yet she's
Yeah, I'm
yet
gonna
she's
fix it.
also just like sexy
Yeah,
as fuck
yeah,
always.
But so it is. It's so annoying.
Like she
and-
rides a motorcycle and she'll fuck you up, but damn, she wears like nothing for shorts.
But ooh, she's got great tits or whatever, and it's so annoying.
And she do.
you
They're
ever
fake.
think your dad's
They're
sitting in
fake.
like the garage or whatever, and like watching
And
her
your
do that?
the daughter
and
is
he's
just behind you straddling the bike.
He's just sitting there doing that like dad
He's
mouth
like,
moving, like
that's my girl.
my girl's a slut.
My girl's a slut.
And it is just kind of like
She a damn
that's what-
whore.
No one laughed harder at his own joke than Kyle. Oh fuck.
That was good. I
It
knew
is-
it was good.
It is also like
Oh shit.
Megan Fox. Do you really want your kids watching these movies and being like,
She does have 2 sons,
"Oh
right?
wow, yeah"? She has
Fuck.
like she has like 2 or 3 kids. So it is just kind of like you really want your kids
Not
to.
at the point of filming though.
Well, yeah, but like still, do you really want to look
I
back
understand.
at yourself and
She
be
probably
like,
regrets it at
"Oh,
least a little
gosh,"
bit.
Like, and then it is just annoying because then she freaking went on New Girl and she basically did the
She's
same
good
thing.
in New Girl though.
No, she's not.
She is.
But what's so
I
annoying
like Reagan
is like
a lot.
Megan Fox just does the same thing.
Yeah, hot
she's
slutty
like,
girl. Yeah.
She's like, oh, I'm
Hot slutty
so
girl
hot.
who's a bit tomboy. That's everything she
Is she still hot these days?
No,
No,
she has like
because
mom
she-
body.
She doesn't, but she just looks like she literally her face is like sucked back because she
Botox.
just
Yeah,
she
she's
does
the
so
she's
much
the,
shit to her face.
Poster child for plastic.
And it is. She's always like, I'm super hot and I know it, but I hate all of you. Like, and I'm so much better than the
I'd
rest of
still
you.
fuck her.
And it's just like,
Respectfully, of course.
Kind of one note.
Yeah.
whatever.
would-
Anyways, my rant
I
with
still
Megan
would,
Fox. We'll
but-
probably come back.
Well, we
but-
definitely will.
Wasn't the blonde Victoria's Secret model like British for some reason?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's British.
What the fuck?
I don't know how. Why does Sam keep getting supermodels?
Okay, but I actually, the one with Mark Wahlberg,
Hate it. Hate Mark. Sorry. Go ahead.
I love Mark Wahlberg.
Ugh.
I'm not a Mark
Um,
Wahlberg fan.
But I actually kind of like the chick who played his daughter.
Oh, she's
I
stupid
thought-
hot too.
Who is that?
I don't know who she.
It's
I don't
just
know who
Nicola
she is.
Peltz. She's a model, but
is she?
she's a terrible actress. But I like actually.
Yeah, she is.
She was.
Nope.
I would
nope.
say that she was actually one of the better girls in Transformers.
Not like that's saying a lot.
No, it's not. But
It's like, hey, you're the better of these eye candy. That's all you get.
that's what it does. He just picks all these stupid hot girls.
You want character development? No. Get naked and shut the fuck up. That's Michael Bay.
To be fair, nobody in those movies gets character development. Not one person.
Not
Nobody
anybody.
does.
Not one.
Not one
But
single person.
if I was forced to pick a Transformers that I have to watch again, like life or death situation, I would
Gun to
say,
your head.
I would probably
Which
say the
one?
Mark Wahlberg.
Even the best character of the movies,
Who is that?
the soldier.
John Lennox. Sergeant Lennox from the first one. We talking about the first one?
Yes, the guy. He's played by Josh
Josh Duhamel.
He's
He's fucking great.
I like
Oh
him.
yeah, I like him.
He should have been the fucking lead of those movies.
Yeah,
should have been him.
He should have.
You know what always
He's also very pretty.
He
Anyways,
is very pretty.
He's a good-looking man.
Is he? He's married to Fergie, right?
I
Is it Pink?
think he was.
Oh, did they
Pink.
split?
Everybody
Oh.
gets divorced.
You're fucking right.
Everybody gets freaking divorced.
Look up who Josh Duhamel is.
If Emily Blunt and John Krasinski did get
Whoa. Her left side of her face just went limp. She had a seizure.
Oh my god.
If John Krasinski.
He was married to her until 2017.
Who?
Fergie.
Fergie? Okay. Oh, so they broke up recently. Okay. Fuck.
God, she looks like. I'm sorry, but I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Josh.
Fergie's gross.
Josh can do better
Fergie's
than that.
gross.
Josh is a babe.
But
yeah, Josh is
if
a
Emily Blunt and John Krasinski,
Krasinski. I know what you're saying.
we know what she's
can't
saying.
Talk right now. If they get divorced, I will give up on love. I'm just saying that.
fuck.
Right
They're
now.
one of the hottest couples.
Hell yeah.
And they're just so sweet and so they're just goals.
Yeah, they're a beautiful couple.
Before I
And they
get
make
into,
very beautiful
before
children.
I get knee
Very
deep
adorable
into
babies.
Transformers, have you guys seen that Emily Blunt one with her and Tom Cruise? Edge of
Yes.
Tomorrow?
Yes,
I
it's
like
that
awesome.
one's really fucking good.
It's
I actually
great.
Really like
It's
that,
really
yeah.
Isn't that a Guillermo del Toro movie?
I think so. It's based off a Japanese book or something.
Yeah.
It's really.
It's so good.
It's originally called All You Need Is Kill.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I kind of wish they used that for the title instead.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah, it'd be like, what the fuck is this
Hi.
weeb shit?
Hi. Yeah. Can I get one for All You Need Is Kill? Who
No, it's Doug Lehman. I'm sorry.
the fuck is Doug Lehman?
He's done a couple.
What's he
Let me
done?
look.
What's he done?
I'm sorry,
Bill-
I gotta chill, Mark.
Is he
Don't look
MILF?
like that.
No, Bill Paxton was in that movie as well before he
He was.
passed away.
That's a good fucking movie.
He did The Bourne Identity, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I love that movie.
Oh shit!
Ugh.
That's one of my favorites.
I've seen it like once.
Angelina Jolie also does the same thing.
Hot.
Over and ew.
She can also no. I'm saying like her roles she takes are like in quotation marks hot, but can still kill
That's
you.
the one.
She's
That's what really pisses me off when women are all like, "We're supposed to be strong," and
But
then
also
but
give me a
then
role where
every
I'm half
single-
naked.
So then it's like you can't complain if you keep doing that again.
You don't have to take
and
these
again
roles.
and
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Yeah, like you don't have to. You're not being forced to. That's why that really pisses me off because you can't say that and then do the
exact thing you don't
yeah.
like. Yeah, I think it was also a case of like when they were doing these roles before this whole like second what wave feminism are we at now for?
I don't
Like
know
the
what wave
15th
we're on.
millionth
Holy
one.
shit! Someone
Whenever
like
this
women.
new wave of feminism came in, this was they were
I
taking
feel
these
like-
roles.
And-
Tristan's sexism is rubbing off on Hannah.
No.
She's like, fuck him. I don't care.
No, like genuinely, yes. Do I wish that like women weren't sexually harassed? Yeah, that'd be really cool because that happens. Like I get harassed, like whatever. Not like terribly. I'm not saying that at all. But there obviously have been
Right.
worse
she,
cases.
She shows
Anyways,
her dot on the.
but like women act like we have nothing, like nothing at all, and it's just like, no, actually,
We have
we
most
do.
everything. Yeah.
we do. And hey, it's not gonna be perfect ever. That's just the world that we're in, and so it is just annoying when, I get it, but I really don't. I don't really stand behind it.
Well, it's like I think.
I'm about to get attacked. in this
No, I
podcast.
think I really think I think more people would agree with you than you realize because I agree that women have a lot.
Why did we go into this?
Well,
I'm
it's-
sorry.
No,
This
you're
was literally
fine.
all me, and I'm just
No,
so
this is a
sorry
fine conversation.
for bringing
I
it
don't
up.
I don't mind this. This is fine. Women have to deal with a lot that men don't, and men won't get it.
And that's my thing is like it's like, yes, it sucks a lot, but like it's just.
At least y'all can vote now.
But there's also
how is that the worst thing? That's
no. I
You're just the
It just
one
de-
comment you
Sorry.
made.
Yeah, and it's
You're
the
like,
worst.
At least you guys can vote.
But the thing is like that's the way with anybody. Like there are things women don't
Yeah.
understand about men that they won't have
Exactly.
to. Like I mean,
And I really don't appreciate when women are like, all men are monsters. Because I'm like, that's so not
Yeah.
okay to say that. Like,
We're good
there
men,
are
right,
still,
Kyle?
I would say so.
There are still guys that, guess what? Things happen to guys too that women will never understand. And
Right.
so it's just like, you can't just ask for men to completely be like, oh, yes, women, da da da. But you don't even want to try and or be considerate of men. So it's just.
I think it like the biggest issue I like the one I always go back to is like coddle's the wrong word, but men like when they're dealing with like emotional stuff that they're expected
No one
to,
gives a shit.
nobody gives a shit
Nobody
to
cares.
Yeah.
put it frankly. Like I mean a man depressed is not gonna garner anything, but a woman is upset. Everybody kind of bends over
Damn.
backwards to make things.
She's emotionally vulnerable.
Yeah.
Let's see where this goes.
Right, and I mean they have to deal with that too, and that's
Yeah,
and it's not again another thing men just don't quite understand as much as women are. Like women experience that more than men do of being taken advantage of when you're emotionally vulnerable and things
Yeah.
like that. But I kind of wish we could, because I do know men have to kind of bury emotion a lot more.
I feel like it's gotten better because I really like that nowadays men are more comfortable with sharing their emotions, at least with like other men. Like they're not scared of, hey man, did you just talk to me about your fucking emotions? Get out of here, queer. Like it's less of that and more like, hey man, I get it. Let's talk.
Yeah,
like it's
I really-
more allowing people to like open up.
Yeah, I really love that, especially with a 15-year-old brother growing up in that. Like I have always made sure that he's like, no, you talk about it. Like it's not, you're not being a woman, you're not being a sissy.
It's
for
not
talking
manly
about
to
it.
hide shit.
Yeah,
That's
it's a lot
cowardly
I
shit.
appreciate it if a guy comes to me or whatever, and he's like, hey, and he doesn't have to come to me whatever. That's not what I'm saying. But like, if you're able to open up to me, I'm like, that's a lot more attractive than you being like, I just won't talk about it because I'm a man. Like,
Yeah,
like,
it's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
it's
dumb.
just, it's not okay. And it's also, I think that for women too, oh, you're just being so dramatic.
Guys,
Shut up, you're
guys,
fine.
Guys,
And
I found my position.
Be a man.
I'm so comfy now.
There you go.
Sorry.
Well done.
Now I just have to not move. It's gonna go away.
Or the ye old famous comment, "Be a man."
yeah,
Men
I
get that a
don't-
lot.
So dumb.
It's
Yeah.
it's like,
What
what
the
does that
fuck
even
does
mean?
What
Yeah, what is?
should I
yeah.
drink and beat my wife? What the fuck does that even
Yeah,
mean?
because being a man is so like it's so ambiguous. Like
Yeah.
what does that mean?
Very true. Very true.
But yeah. Oh, we were talking about Megan Fox, right?
God
Is that the thing?
We have gone on so many
have
different tangents.
so many. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I'm just.
It's like a.
I'm just
it's like-
I'm just sitting here with my fucking notes out, just like feminism. Like
Mark,
I'm so sorry.
no,
I
you're
really
totally
feel
fine.
like
It doesn't.
I'm the one who
no,
keeps
it's a
just like,
natural
boom,
progression, and it's
boom,
fine.
no, you keep
It's a natural progression.
you're guiding the conversation
Good.
in interesting ways.
I do feel bad because it got
Call
like
it.
really serious.
No, like that's probably the first serious discussion we've had on the podcast, and it actually, and as I speak, they're flipping.
Sorry, I'm
coins.
sorry. I
Sorry.
listened to. I went back and I listened to the episode.
You can hear
and
me flipping your coin
I
in
can
the
hear
back.
you flipping coins, and then I'm like,
You're gonna hear it today.
it's heads.
Yeah.
and you're like, and then I'm like, oh, I was probably getting really excited.
You're gonna hear it a lot today.
Yeah.
Mark, I want to ask you this: do you feel more comfortable sharing your like things that are bugging you and like emotions with other guys? Like, is that easier for you?
It's gotten more easier. Like I have a lot of friends where we can talk about like guy friends, and I'm really comfortable with just saying what's on my mind, like with them. And it's gotten like it used to not. It used to be like girls are easier to talk to, but when
it
it's
used to be that way.
yeah,
too.
but when it's guy problems, and now guys are more comfortable with talking about it, it's just easier and simpler to go to them.
I don't know. I've always.
You got me, Kyle.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like most of the people I've ever like shared some serious stuff with have been guys. That's just been the way it is. It's like, and so I'm more comfortable with that, I guess. And I was wondering if anybody else felt that way. The only other guy in the room. So
I have this friend, Jackson. Jackson, if you're listening, I fucking love you, man. He's coming. He's in Georgia right now. He's at Troy, the college. He's coming back here Sunday, and what we used to do all the time, we used to go to like Dairy Queen and just sit down, get something to eat, and just sit in the car and talk for like hours about real deep shit. And it's super cool, and I miss that, and I miss him, and I'm gonna start fucking crying now. No, but I feel like that we're at the point now where guys are allowed to do shit like that and be open and able to have feelings.
Especially in Clarksville, because there's nothing to do.
No, it's just
You can just
Yeah,
a good night is sitting in the car and just having a conversation.
I actually love
we
doing
can go
that.
drinking and we can go mud and fell. Sorry.
I actually do really love doing that. Well, one, because I don't like going inside places because I'm antisocial. But I actually do. I love to get food and like sit in the car and like you listen to music and you're talking, because I think that some of the best times are when you're doing like the most simplest things ever, because I've always been a person that like I don't need you to take me anywhere. If we're, like even just hanging out with friends, it's like I don't need some super duper fancy extravagant plan. Let's get food, let's talk and have a good time. That's just me. But I think that some of the best times that I've ever had have been that kind of scenario. Especially, I mean, you're getting food. Like, how terrible can it really
Hell
be?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
God damn it.
Reminds me of a certain situation where I had tacos one night.
Hell yeah.
No, that was a fun night.
Hey, yeah, it's my tacos.
Yeah, Hannah made tacos. They were
We
delicious.
need context again. Okay, good. You said
Yeah.
she made tacos.
After I said that, I was kind of like, oh, maybe I should. Anyways.
Like that one episode where you go, yeah, and just imagine I have to go home with all four of these guys. I'm like, whoa, explain.
Anyways.
Tough.
Yeah, really explain. I did. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about, but now I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I said that. I said it, and then I was like, oh, wait. And then freaking Tristan started talking, and I was like, I'm not going to get back in, so.
Yeah.
Guess
Whatever.
this is it. This is the hill I will die on.
As I always say, 2 is a good conversation. 3 is a crowd. 4 is a proper gangbang.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. I've
Mark,
never
can you-
seen Hannah more. Get the fuck off my cord.
5 sides makes a pentagon.
Oh,
And a Satan
all
store.
right.
Pentagram. Anyway.
Anyways.
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 Oh,
I
yeah.
have some weird voices.
I thought
They're-
you were going to say
they're
some
nice.
weird friends. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
You're
I
right.
do, but love you guys.
Thanks. Sorry, can't show my emotion.
I don't
Shit.
know why, but every time I think of somebody puking, I think of when you did that, I automatically thought of Schmidt.
Oh,
Whenever
fuck.
he's like, I love New Girl so much.
You're caught up. No, you're starting 7, right?
Yeah, I'm
How
on
far are you?
season 7, episode 6, halfway through it.
The
and
one where Jess sneaks into the, like, fancy preschool that Schmidt's in, right? Is that 6?
No.
Am I thinking of something?
6 is Nick and Jess. He's trying to propose to Jess, and I got so excited when he said that they were gonna get married.
Hell yeah.
When he had the ring, I was like,
Hell yeah.
oh my gosh, and I freaked out.
I don't know what was the situation, but Schmidt is talking to this girl, and the little black girl is like, some
Oh, yeah, I
some
know what
white
you're
man
talking-
snuck
she's all,
in. He's like, a white man. He's like, and she's like, what did security do? Nothing. Typical. And I fucking love that and him. It's so great. Oh my god, I miss Schmidt.
I love
Are you
him
the criminals
so
from the statistics?
much.
I love
I
the way
freaking
he says
love-
words.
I love it so much. Now we go around the house and I
Holy
cannot.
shit.
I don't do drugs, but
What the fuck?
because he says crack cocaine.
Crack cocaine. That's the way that Tristan says it is because of Schmidt.
And so now every time Luke and I, because this is my brother, but we'll talk about something, and he's like, he'll be he just randomly will text me crack cocaine.
Hell
That's
yeah.
like all I can think of is like Schmidt.
Crack
just,
cocaine.
Winston,
Oh,
we need to
day.
get some crack cocaine. Oh, and I think my favorite all-time episode, but then I will probably just all of them.
I don't
really.
know. 7's really good.
7 is good, but it's just
Schmidt has that mustache.
I hate
right?
Schmidt's mustache.
I love it.
Mustaches are disgusting to me. Just a mustache. I'm okay with like but like just a stash.
So you mean like a beard stash is fine?
Yeah.
Hell
I think
yeah.
beard
Okay.
stashes are cool.
Hell yeah.
Tom Selleck is the only person that I think can pull off a mustache.
Who the fuck is Tom Selleck?
He was Richard in Friends.
Who's Richard again?
Monica's boyfriend.
Kurt Russell with like a word.
Oh shit, he's hot. Sorry.
Kurt Russell could
It's like-
pull off a mustache.
What's that thing where it's like, oh fuck, he's hot? Is that from something? Whatever.
Mark, I think you're just saying that.
It's whatever.
I feel like you're trying to make it a thing.
Yeah, are you? That was
Kyle, so unwise. Gross. Gross.
I don't
Gross.
like the
Gross.
inside jokes. I wouldn't be
Gross.
part of it.
Oh, we'll explain it once we start talking about Transformers again in another half
Oh my
hour.
god.
All right, what's your next point about that you don't like about fucking Transformers?
I thought you just wanted me to give like my overall.
Right, yes, I did. Go.
Dog shit. Okay, so I get why they wanted to do it, because they were like, okay, what's the good thing from the 80s and 90s? Oh, fucking Transformers. We need to bring it back to the now. Let's make it super fucking cool and, extra and everything sharp and pointy. Let's make it now. Let's make money. I get it. I just don't like it. Execution is fucking terrible. Another thing is I don't know who these movies are for. Because they're not for hardcore fans, because they hate it, because it's nothing like what it's supposed to.
Exactly.
And it's not for people who know nothing, because there are things said that you will only get if you are a hardcore fan. So I want to know who the fuck wrote this and who their intended audience was. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. It upsets me beyond words. Another one, I'm going down my fucking notes. I said, is this the Hurt Locker? 2 question marks. Because the first hour is just these army dudes in the fucking desert.
Right.
And that's it.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Hey, that's a good movie, though.
The Hurt Locker?
Yeah.
It is.
It's really good. Jeremy Renner
Hawkeye? Yep.
and Anthony Mackie.
He has the
Falcon.
weirdest
Falcon.
fingers. Hawkeye? Have you ever looked at like his hands?
No, I can say I have not.
I don't know why.
Believe you me, I
But,
have
like,
not looked at his
When
fingers.
like I'm watching movies, I really look at like the actors and
Fingers.
actresses and stuff. And
Their
so
finger-
like if something is
Sticky
bothering me,
fingers.
it's really horrible. I'm pretty judgmental,
she's,
but like
she's watching like
you have to look at his hands. now
Avengers
because-
2, and she watches Hawkeye knock an hour. She's like, wait, pause it. What's up
No,
with his
I don't
goddamn
pause
fingers?
it. I don't pause it, but I'll sit there and I'm like, what?
Some nasty fingers there, Clint.
It's really bad. I shouldn't be as
He
judgmental.
got some
but
baby carrot fingers.
Get the fuck out of here.
no, he doesn't. He has the weirdest hands. Anyways, moving on. I'm sorry. I'm
I have
sorry.
so many notes. No, you're fine.
Yeah, you have like a whole novel over there.
And it's just me yelling. Okay, so I'm just gonna run down the whole movie and talk about what I hate. So it opens with Optimus Prime doing this dumb narration, right? He's like, in the beginning, there was a queue. I'm like, fuck me. Like, out the game, this is gonna be dog shit.
And it was.
It's kind of right. It's like there's this Allspark thing, and we had a war. It misses some pieces, but overall, yeah, I guess you can say this is right. Okay, whatever. Move on.
Moving on.
And it opens on the army guys in the chopper going to the base, and they're just being raced to this one guy who speaks Spanish.
right.
He's like, hey, man, English only. I'm like, Jesus, leave him alone. Just let him be. And then they land, and then the helicopter that's a transformer, he's flying in. And this is all 90% of this movie is like army banter.
It
and
is.
it's just
Yeah,
like,
it is.
what they call it?
Hey, look at this picture of my wife.
No, they're like, we have an inbound burn that's a bird that's off the logs. They talk to the bird like they're like so and so. Blackbird squawk.
Smokey, this is
Squawk,
Bear.
Smokey, this is Bear. Can I get a 10-4 on your 7-4? It's like, what the fuck? No, so that for some reason they let the helicopter land at their base, even though it's not on the logs. It hasn't said a word to them. They send out jets to like shoot it down, and they just let it land at their fucking base. It's a
What? I feel like
transformer.
you'd want to use something not as fucking fast as a jet to take
a helicopter down.
out something that's a little bit slower.
You're gonna strafe and you're gonna miss. You have to turn around.
Fuck, we missed.
Fuck. Next pass.
Yeah.
No, but the first.
What were they gonna do? Carpet bomb the whole base?
Yes. No, so okay, I'll give it to them. That helicopter scene is really fucking good.
When he's just
Where
tearing shit up.
That's the first
It is cool.
like transform sequence we see. And it uses the sound from the 80s that and that's pretty cool. And it's like this shot. It's a cool shot where it's like on the floor level and there's like a Humvee in the middle and it pans across and you start seeing it transform. It passes the fucking the Humvee, so we can't see it for a bit. When it comes, that's like halfway done. Like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it stands up.
I bet when people were first seeing this movie in 2007, they were like, just like
coming.
Yeah, just it's. I wish I was there to like be. I wish I cared because like.
You actually
fair.
were like,
That's fair.
actually,
Man, I wish I gave two shits
cared.
because I don't. Yeah, I get it. Fine.
I wish I cared when I was like 7 and I watched this movie because I would have been like, dude, this is the fucking future. This is the greatest movie I've ever seen.
It was
So,
good. I used to like
It was good for its time.
their because it was fuck. I'm gonna have a stroke talking about this movie.
I'm sorry, I rubbed it off on you. You can't talk
No,
now.
I'm having a seizure thinking about all the dumb shit in this movie. So okay, the fuck me, the helicopter. His name is Blackout. He transforms and he stands up, starts murdering the army base. Like he wipes out maybe 2 shots from his big old gun. You wanna know why he's called Blackout?
Because
He causes EMPs. You get it? I think it's cool that sometimes
Oh.
the names reference what they can do.
what does Optimus Prime do?
Prime is a title.
Well, yeah,
It's
I
a
knew
rank.
that. I knew that.
But most people don't know. Like,
So
Prime's just his last name, dog. It's not.
That's his job.
It-
You know,
yeah,
like
it's his rank.
Baker.
It's like General Major Prime. You know,
right.
Starscream because he's really fucking fast.
He screams through the stars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, okay. So that
Megatron?
happens.
What's
Megatron,
that?
He's just a big fucker. I don't know.
You know that's the name of a football player, right?
Yeah.
Megatron.
He's a. What is he?
Did he play for the Raiders?
I think he did. Is he a tackle? He's online, right?
Let me look it up.
We're not. Just not doing this anyway. One of my notes says, "Fuck, shaky cam hurts."
It's
During this,
he's a wide receiver.
okay. Really?
Calvin Johnson,
Big as shit.
wide receiver, regarded as one of the greatest wide receivers of all time
Tough.
because he is
Nice.
one of the greatest of all
So
time.
during this air base scene, everything's getting fucked up. You can't see what's happening at all.
well, it's dark too.
No. There's light. And it's just the camera's like having a seizure. Like I don't know who I'm following or where I'm following them. It's just like, ah! my neck hurt doing that.
Yeah, that was a lot. You
God.
did.
I like. Okay, Blackout is one of the only designs that I like because he actually has fingers.
Prime has fingers.
Fuck him. No, me and Kyle were talking about it before. Most of the Transformers, mostly the Decepticons, have like weird claw hands, like not fingers, like pointy claw bits.
That like fold onto each
And
other.
I'm like, you're not picking up anything. It's so gross. Look up
I have to look
Megatron.
at it because no, I don't
Look up
remember
what
at all.
Megatron from the first one looks like.
it looks like a nest, like a bird nest.
Oh god, Blackout has fingers. It's like, granted, it's 3. It looks like a fucking Ninja Turtle, but it still has fingers.
Right.
I love Ninja Turtles. Okay,
Those are pretty
moving
good.
on. Anyway, so you can get. Ew, what? Why does it look like he's? They're.
Right.
So gross.
They look like.
Who are you looking at? Who are you looking at? Show
I'm
me.
looking at Megatron.
Fuck Megatron in
You
every
just
movie.
you just told me to look at Megatron.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, and remember, why is there a scorpion in this movie? Do you remember the scorpion?
I do.
The big metal scorpion.
Right.
He doesn't even transform. That means he's just
And
a
he's like-
scorpion.
Wait, wasn't that the second movie?
That was the first one. Second one was a cat. There's a cat in the second one.
Right. Yeah. It's the
Ravage?
Hot, it's the second hot girl.
The
of the
second hot cat.
franchise.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and she's like making out with him, and then she gets all up on the bed. She's like, and then like her little like freaking tongue
Yeah,
and shit.
she tongues
Oh
Sam.
yeah, I remember that.
Fuck that movie.
Because
in
Megan Fox
particular.
walks in and she's like, "Hey Sam," and he's like, "Oh
Flash
my
of your
god,
tits. Hey
I'm,
Sam.
I'm fucking another slut." Like,
in college,
damn it.
first day, move-in day. My mom is down the fucking hallway. It's a weird movie.
I can still feel the breath from my mother's kiss on my
Speaking
cheek.
of college, I didn't know this because I didn't pay attention to the dialogue in this movie because I'm going back. I'm like, I need to really pay attention. In this movie, Sam and Michaela, Megan Fox's character, are juniors in high school.
Wow.
They
They're
are
juniors
juniors
in
in
high
high school,
school?
which means Megan Fox is below the age of 18, which means she shouldn't be shot like a fucking porn star because she's underage and only 25-plus-year-old men are watching this goddamn movie.
Oh my god.
They're juniors in high school.
They do not look like juniors in high school. I can tell you that. Tell you that
They
right
look
now.
Nothing like.
Shia LaBeouf looks like a man.
Actually,
in
Shia LaBeouf has rough baby face in that fucking movie.
He does, but at the same
And
time,
he's always sweaty. Sorry.
You said in your notes in all caps.
No, it's not actually.
he is always sweaty though. Like those
But
close-ups.
hold
of
on.
him.
All caps in my notes says, Sam is a junior in high school when this happens. Space. Michael Bay shooting a supposed to be underage girl like a porn star. And then the cap stop. God, I hate this movie.
I didn't know that. That's weird.
It's disgusting.
It's very strange.
It's disgusting.
Why did he do that?
I don't know why they made that conscious decision.
Do you watch Family Guy?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, there's a thing, and this is probably the only thing about you might like Family Guy. I don't know.
Maybe.
Like if you gave it a shot, but like there's
Just give it a shot.
there's a thing in Family Guy where they shoot a portion of the episode. They film it like Michael Bay. It is so perfect. I'm going to show it to you after the pod.
Please do.
Because it might be the funniest, like, Michael Bay
Impression.
spoof
Hell yeah.
I've ever seen. Like, it is just, it's perfect. It's it's perfect.
Do you know he used to shoot trailers? Like
I believe
he
it.
used to be
He's
a
got a
trailer
style like
director.
that.
Yeah. He actually got like awards for trailers that he shot.
He's
before.
probably
not trailers,
fine.
like commercials. Sorry, he was a commercial guy.
I can see that.
So I get why, because his thing is, hey, we only have 7 seconds. Put as
bang!
Put as much information as you can in these 7 seconds.
Exactly.
All of his movies are just sensory fucking overload.
Yeah, exactly.
God, I'm just gonna run through my notes.
And his movies are long. Like, those Transformers movies are not short. Like, they're like 2.5 hours.
They're also not good, so there's also that.
No, they're bad.
Like,
You know the greatest miscast of the entire like franchise
What's
that
that?
really upset me?
who's that?
John Turturro's character.
I fucking hate that.
He's so annoying.
Every
but
scene with him on screen, I skipped. I couldn't
he's
watch
awful.
It. This
but
weird
John Turturro is
secret
so
agent.
good. Yes.
Oh, he's in like 3 of them. He's in all 3 of them.
No, I don't think he's in the.
He's in the 5th one.
I don't think he's in the first. He plays the guy.
He is in the first one.
He's the.
I just watched it.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's in the first one.
I just watched
Come
it.
on, man.
Doesn't he own a deli or something? Like
and
a meat
the
shop?
second one because he gets fired from his
Right.
secret job.
Yep. Okay. Yeah,
He
I
gets
remember now.
mom's
I'm with it now.
deli, and he has like Frenzy's head in a box downstairs. Fuck, these movies are terrible.
It's such a
Oh my
terrible
God.
use of a great
It's a
actor.
terrible use of everything.
Yeah. It's such a waste.
of potential. Because Transformers is really fucking good.
I think they're trying to redeem themselves with the new one.
The
that's coming up.
fucking bee,
The Bumblebee. It looks cool.
That looks really good.
It looks.
I have a lot
looks
of
pretty
faith.
good.
For one thing, the designs aren't dog shit. Like they look so good.
Yeah, like Optimus Prime actually looks like
Holy
Optimus Prime.
Shit, you have an accurate Shockwave, and accurate. You get these words mean nothing to you. A cartoon accurate Shockwave and Soundwave. Starscream looks like he's gonna look the way he is. Everybody looks really fucking good. It
Yeah.
looks really good.
Bumblebee is an actual like Bumblebee.
And he's actually small.
Yeah.
Like every Decepticon in that movie is taller than him. Which
Right,
is
yeah.
good.
He's small.
He's a tiny boy.
yeah, he's a little boy robot.
He's a little boy. You know,
Who's the main girl in that?
Haley
what?
Seinfeld.
Yep, Haley-
Steinfeld.
Steinfeld. I think her name.
Yep, it is.
What's her name? Fucking who
I'm
cares?
gonna look something up real quick. Where do I know her from?
I'm just gonna go through notes.
She
again.
was in Pitch Perfect like 2 and 3.
Was she really?
Oh, they got another hot girl in these
She's
movies.
not hot. She's underage. So watch
No,
her
she's
fucking
not.
mouth.
She's 21.
In the movie. She's underage again.
Oh,
I don't like her bangs. They drive me crazy.
she's underage in the movie.
Probably.
This
They're
is
always underage
weird,
in the
man.
movie,
Why
aren't
do they keep?
I
why-
feel like she's not going to be as like
I don't,
No.
yeah, I
sexualized
don't think she is, but
because it's
I-
not Bay. Thank fucking God.
The
Well, I'm
only,
just-
the
yeah.
only stuff I've seen of it looks really cool to me, just because it has like a very retro.
I love its
feel.
vibe. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
I
with
really
the
do like that.
the cassette tapes and everything.
Yeah,
Speaking of-
very
yeah, yeah.
80s.
It's well, that's the thing now is to be 80s. You know, ever since Stranger
Yeah,
Things
but-
came out.
I actually
Transformers is an 80s.
Right. Okay.
Like
I actually
you know.
really like that because I do get kind of annoyed because I'm like, you're just redoing everything. Like, why can't you just be creative? But I do really like Stranger Things was creative for me because they weren't like redoing something, but they did really good with like the 80s vibe of it. I really did like that.
I have a massive love-hate relationship with that show.
Same.
I really like it. I prefer season 2 over season 1, which a lot of people actually don't agree with.
I do. What the fuck? Season 1's dog shit compared to 2.
Sorry.
No, I'm saying I agree with you. Season 1's dog shit compared to 2.
I really
Because of
don't.
Mama Bird Steve. Holy shit.
I love
good.
Steve.
Did you see my eyes just roll back in my head?
Oh
I just
my
came.
gosh,
Was like, oh.
Steve.
I'm pretty sure he's underage in that show.
No, he's not. He's a senior in high school.
He's super.
He's probably 18.
hot.
I mean, they fuck in that show, so they're
They
definitely
do.
of age.
Ah, they do.
They
Oh,
do
her
fuck.
and him and what's the girl's
What's her name?
Nancy.
Oh,
Nancy.
fuck Nancy.
She's always got
I-
that face.
She's
You know?
she's a
She was
bitch
just
in
always-
season
she just-
2.
Yeah, she is. I don't like Jonathan. Jonathan's just like I like him.
weird.
Who's
I
who's
like
that?
him.
Who's
Will's
Jonathan?
older brother.
Oh, okay.
He got banned from the U.S. for cocaine.
And yeah, he
So-
did.
Yeah, he just gives
And
me
he
like major
fucked
creepy
Nancy
vibes.
because he remember how they met? He was taking like stalking.
He was a weirdo.
He was
Yeah,
taking
he
pictures
was
of
stalking
her.
her
And
and taking pictures of like
I really
her
like.
ass.
I really love Steve though a lot.
Steve deserves a
Oh,
lot more than
lot.
what he gets.
Yeah, and it's so sad when he's like, "All right, it's okay, Nancy. Like I
I'll
wasn't
let you
enough."
fuck this weird
that
Swedish
freaking
kid.
that scene when she's all, "It's bullshit. It's all bullshit," and he's like,
And she's just
she's-
drunk.
"Yeah," and then that got
Fuck
me.
Nancy, bro.
I wasn't like crying, but I was like, "Oh, Steve."
I was like, Steve, I'm not for hitting women, but you. I
You
won't
should totally
look.
do it.
I won't look.
I'll turn around.
I'll turn around.
You do what you
I
gotta
did.
do.
I really did love what's Mad Max's older brother?
Fucking Billy.
Oh,
Billy's
What
hell
a-
yeah,
What a
hell
shit-
yeah.
What a shit heel.
Yeah,
I
but
hate that
yeah,
man.
but
I
a good
love
character.
that fight scene
Oh,
when
fuck.
freaking Steve just goes all ape shit on him, but then of course poor Steve gets.
He's a
beat
Power
up.
Ranger. He should be able to
But
defend himself. That's all I'm saying.
The freaking wig.
Sorry,
the
it always
wig,
loops around.
The wig that they put him in.
Oh,
I
it's
was
so
like,
gross.
I was like, you're so disgusting.
The way he
Your
has that
face
little
is
piece
so-
of hair.
Oh, it's so.
And he's
gross.
always trying to fuck Nancy's mom. No.
Yeah, and then I love
Yeah.
it when they pan out and like when you first meet Steve.
Let me
and,
lick
or not
this
Steve.
sucker.
Oh, that was so gross.
He shows up and his shirt is half unbuttoned, like all the way down. Hey, Mrs. Wheeler.
got
How do I
you
remember her
doing,
name?
Miss Wheeler.
He's
Uh,
got
I
like a
was like-
rabbit's foot.
She is hot. What the fuck?
I was like, God.
She is hot though. I'll give you that.
I don't remember that
Miss,
well.
Miss
But I d-
Wheeler.
oh
Holy
my gosh.
shit.
I think my favorite scene.
Winona Ryder. That's who it is, right?
No,
No,
that's Will's mom.
That's Will's mom,
Okay,
but
sorry,
she's
different one.
She's
freaking
cute.
bomb. She's
Yeah.
bomb. I love her. I love pretty much every character for a different reason.
Bro, Sheriff Hopper. Fuck me.
Dad.
Hopper.
Fuck yeah.
He's like peak dad.
He's
bod,
like-
everything.
He's
Yes.
Like if I look like him when I'm older,
You're like,
can
I'm
die
good.
happy.
I'm
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
I
good.
got a chance.
I got a chance.
I do. I really want Hopper and Winona Ryder to get together.
Oh, they said like, oh, you want Hopper? I was like, hell yeah,
I mean,
Hell yeah.
hell yeah,
I want Steve.
hell yeah.
But I want Hopper
This
and
is
Winona
really weird.
Ryder's
Okay.
character to get together in the show so bad.
When Winona Ryder had that, she had that boyfriend that got fucked by demigorgons.
I was so
Poor
pissed
guy.
about that.
Me
Sean
too.
Austin,
What was his
poor
name?
guy.
Sean Astin. He's in
he's-
Lord of the Rings.
He's in.
Plays Sam.
He was Rudy in Rudy. He was the main kid in Goonies.
Is he
Yep.
really? Fuck.
He was
I
I
love the Goonies though.
I was really excited when I saw him. He was in it. I was like, cool. And then
Hell yeah.
I'm
And
like,
then he
you won't
cut.
last.
and then he literally was, he was.
He's
literally
too good of
torn
a guy.
apart.
You knew he had to die. He was too good.
Right. It's fucked up. There's a god awful episode in season 2 where
Oh God, we're
Oh, with that
11 joins the
stu-
X-Men.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I hate that episode.
11. She's the one character. I know that like she's technically at the center of the show,
Fuck, she's not.
but I hate her with
she's
a
the least
passion.
she's I
The least interesting.
like the
She's so stupid and dramatic about everything. and
Also,
I'm
in
like,
real life, she's kind of a shithead.
she's also
why?
just,
What do you mean?
She's just dumb.
yeah, she is actually really.
She's the
dumb.
kind of kid like who every time she meets a famous person, she has to like post about it to prove that she knows
She's
them.
a famous
So
person.
like
Yeah.
that she's famous, and I'm like, honey.
oh, I'm just chilling playing Fortnite with Drake. I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself right fucking now.
And I really don't like her, but I love the kids a lot.
Kids are
Like,
great.
I love them a lot, and I just
Well, the relationship between I don't mean to cut you off, but
No, you're good.
the relationship between Steve and what's the kid's name?
Dustin.
Always
Dustin.
Dustin.
I love Dustin.
They're
It's
so cute.
it's
They're
such
so
a
cute.
wonderful like.
so
I just want a
My
whole show of
favorite-
that.
My favorite scene is when they're walking on the railroad.
He's talking about his fucking hairspray,
and he's talking
right?
about his hair,
yeah,
but like cinematically,
You're right.
You're right.
Visually,
You got it.
anyways,
Yeah,
whatever.
fuck.
Anyways, that's beautiful. I love
interesting.
that, and I do love that. Like, Steve is being very vulnerable without really realizing it, and Dustin's also like, oh, I have this like older brother to look up to, and it's a very sweet scene, and also the snowball scene when he's getting out of the car. And he's talking about his hair.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
And he's talking about his hair, and his hair's like all ginormous and great. I was like, oh, and then Nancy danced with him.
Yeah.
At the end is sad for Steve, though, because he doesn't go to the
And then
dance.
it's so sad because you see Steve look at Nancy, and I'm like, Nancy, why did you do it, Steve?
Why are you such a bitch? No.
Why would you leave Steve for
For the weird
Jonathan?
Swedish boy. Sorry.
Well, let's not forget. Steve was a little shithead in season 1.
Was!
He is, but his
He's
character,
such a good guy now.
But I loved his character development. Cause
you
I
know
did,
what
I
he didn't
hated
do?
him
You know what he
season
didn't do? He didn't take weird stalker pictures of fucking
He
Nancy.
didn't. I will
and
give
he
him
was,
that.
He was really good. I mean, he did screw up majorly with the whole like the sign. Whenever he did like that thing on the movie.
I forgot.
in the movie theater, he like. I'm pretty sure he said like Nancy Wheeler is like a slut or whatever.
Fuck.
Right, yeah,
like,
I do remember
didn't
that.
he, like he
Yeah.
yeah he did, and then but like he just Steve. I love Steve.
His hair got better between.
His hair gets
season
taller
2.
with each
Holy
season. It just
shit.
gets
He gets
larger.
more and more beautiful.
I didn't like season 1. His hair. I was like, this is kind of gay. Season 2 was like, hell yeah. No, I'm kind of gay.
I like
Oh hell yeah!
I like season 2 just for so many different reasons, but I do
Mostly Billy in his half unbuttoned shirt at all times.
and those tight jeans.
Oh,
I
his
made it-
ass.
I will say his hair is disgusting. The rest
He
of
shot
him is
like
not.
a girl. He shot like a girl. The first time you see him, it starts at his boots, pans up to his ass, and then he turns around.
Yeah, he's
And
got
he's
that.
all badass
he's got,
about it. He has like the cigarette, and he's all like, whatever.
He's got, like,
fucking
one pant leg stuck
middle
in the
school
boot.
parking lot, just smoking a.
And his sister like gets out of the car. She's like, whatever, I'm leaving. And then
She
he's
skates
like,
off.
yeah.
He's like, bye, pussy. He's such a jackass.
He's the worst ever. But I do.
He's
I
doing
love
like
that.
You remember that?
90 on the fucking like small backtown roads with his sister in the fucking.
She's freaking
Yeah,
out. In the
he's like,
passenger.
why? You don't like when I speed?
I do. I actually like surprisingly liked Mad Max a lot more than I thought I was gonna like.
He's
her.
a good actor, though.
He is a good actor. I
Do you-
agree.
Dacre is a great actor.
You remember the scene where when his freaking sergeant dad like
dad's really
Oh,
abusive.
Yeah.
he
His
like
dad,
calls him like a fag or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, God damn.
Hey, Dad, you
What's
okay?
you in your tight ass pants, queer boy? I get why he's so fucked up now.
He got that mustache.
It's like you do. You get that little peek of like, okay, this.
He,
is
like,
why
slaps him
Billy
or
is
something.
so-
Like it's less empathy, more sympathy.
Yeah, and then it's like they want you to feel bad for just a quick second, but then he turns
Like,
right
oh
back
yeah,
around.
he's still a dickhole. He's
but
just
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like it doesn't.
you get
like,
why he's a
It's
dick.
almost like they're saying like there's really like there's an excuse, but also not an excuse for the way that he is.
Yeah, just because you have an explanation for something doesn't
doesn't mean you
mean-
get to try
yeah.
and kill
you
this
should
kid or
do
something.
it. Exactly.
Exactly.
Didn't he like pull a knife out on a kid?
I don't know what he did.
He did. He grabbed Lucas up because remember he was like freaking out the whole season
Is
about.
Billy kind of racist?
I think that's
He's
what they
kind
were
of
peeking
racist
at.
because
Like
he only picks on Lucas,
because I am.
the black kid.
I really remember the show very well. Wow. I did actually also just very recently we watched it with my little brother because he got into it.
Oh hell yeah!
But yeah, he's like on Mad Max about the whole time about like do not hang out with Lucas and then
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
he doesn't mention the other boys at all.
he doesn't.
Well, she's not really hanging out like privately with anybody. Like Lucas is the one who always is like coming out and be like, "Yo, what up?" You know, like, "Come, why are
It's
you
your boy.
running away?"
Yeah.
And
True.
like,
True.
so he's the only one she's. But I don't know if they wanted to
That he's
place
a-
in
that
some
he's racist.
racial
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
undertones.
yeah.
Maybe I don't know if that was the intention.
Maybe his dad's
maybe
a racist.
maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know, but he does.
up to us,
He
I
does
guess.
at one point like grab Lucas, like slam up against the wall, and then that's when Steve goes.
Oh,
all
big
Mama Bear.
man.
With his fucking bat.
I love when he's sitting there at the towel and he like puts it in his throat. He's like, "You listen, shitheads."
I was like, oh, so I'm gay now. Oh, okay, that's fine.
I do. I
The
really
one where Nancy and what's his dick roll
Jonathan?
up. They go, Steve. Like, yeah, it's me. Don't cream your fucking pants.
Oh my gosh, yes, that
Oh,
when Billy pulls up and he's like, "Yeah, it's me. I'll cream your pants."
And I was like, too late, buddy.
Too late. I'm finished.
He's so alpha in that season. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh, I do love it.
Tiandre from last week is calling me. Should I answer?
Yes,
do
answer.
it.
Hello, Tiandre.
Hey, Dre.
Hey, are you at the podcast right now?
Yeah, you're being recorded. What's up, man?
Hey, that's what's up.
How you doing, bud?
Good? You ready to come?
What?
I'm about to drive past Austin P. I can come real quick if you want me to.
Do you want to swing by, say hi?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, man, if that's what you want to do, by all means, come by.
All right, bet. I'm coming now.
Bet. All right, man, I'll see you in a bit.
All right, bro.
Bye.
Bye, Dre.
That's so funny. We are so out of control.
We are. This is bad. Are we ever gonna get back to Transformers? Or we can talk about Stranger Things.
I
But
can
that's
just
cool.
yell some more. Wait, I'm reading my notes, and it goes. Does this Transformers movie really expect me to care about this creepy teen's quest to get pussy?
Oh gosh. Oh.
I don't remember writing that.
Oh my
Holy shit.
God.
Shouldn't we of all people relate to that the most?
Yeah, you're fucking right.
Oh.
That's the
And then the
that's
next
the male
note
quest through high
is
school.
More Than Meets the Eye is wasted on a bad one-liner from a horny boy. Because remember, he drives her home, and she goes, "I know we just met, but do you think I'm shallow?" And he goes, "No, babe, I think there's more to you than meets the eye." And then she leaves. He's like, "Fuck, that was a dumb line." I'm like, "Because you said it like that." Like, to the sign of the cross.
Isn't that a famous
That
Transformers
is a
line?
famous Transformers line. And he
Shouldn't-
fucks it.
Shouldn't Optimus Prime be the one who
He
says
does
that?
at the very end. He's like, "I think there's more to these humans than meets the eye. I'm
Yeah.
Optimus Prime. All I do is talk in speeches. I'm Optimus Prime."
Dude,
I'm
Optimus,
Optimus Prime.
we're freaking talking over coffee. Can't you just fucking have a conversation with me
Get off your fucking soapbox.
for 5 seconds?
He does always have like these insane monologues.
At the end of every movie,
He does.
And
gives
he's
a
like-
speech.
Ending conclusion.
The worst thing is he's talking to no one. It's not directed to anybody. It's to himself.
Yeah, it's not like a recording or anything. Like
Actually, the first one it is, but after that, no excuse.
Is it Liam Neeson Optimus?
No,
it's the same guy.
Peter Cullen. Peter Cullen
was
plays
so
Optimus
off,
Prime
wow.
in every Transformers thing. He's been Optimus Prime since the 80s.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he'll play it until he dies.
Wow.
The thing is, they keep roping him in for this dumb shit. And he's like, "I just want to get my check now."
I really wish that they would stop with that because, like, it's really annoying. Like, I think I got really heated about this the other day because
Fuck.
Toy Story 4 is like whatever.
Yeah.
Did you see
I
the
am-
teaser?
Yes.
I did, and I'm all for like Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2 were very good to me, whatever. But like, you cannot just continue to drag out a franchise just because it did really, really well.
Yeah, because most people
they
now
waited
are
a
like
very
20-something. Most people who
long
knew the
time.
old ones are like 20-something now.
And like, I'm
You'll
all
still
for
go
like,
see it.
and like, yeah, I'm still gonna go see it, and it could be really good or whatever. But like, they
Key and
just
Peele are in it.
they literally just it feels like every movie now they're freaking doing another Top Gun,
They are
like
doing another
or
fucking
Top
Gun.
whatever.
Gun?
Make
Yeah, Top
new
Gun.
shit.
And it is just like
It's not Top Gun. It's actually Bottom Knife.
Okay. Keep going,
I
Anna.
got
I was
That was
sitting on
good.
that
That
for
was-
months.
I have been waiting this whole
So
podcast for
long!
somebody to
You
bring
started
that up.
laughing before you
Yeah.
finished. It's called Bottom Knife.
And it's just like just
shit.
like leave it alone. Like that is a classic movie. It's great. Leave it. Like don't screw it up. Don't whatever. And it's just really annoying because yeah, Fast and Furious, did you need 17 and a half? Like no, you didn't. Like obviously it's not 17 and a half, but
I get the
like,
idea. Yeah, you
it's
don't need that
just
many.
like stop just remaking things and be original for once, please.
Make a
Like,
new classic.
Unless you're
Yeah.
Transformers and make a good one, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, just make
if
a
you're
make
gonna
a
make
good
a
one.
bunch of them, please at least make them okay. Like
None of them are good!
Dude,
it is just like
to jump on the Toy Story the Toy Story thing a little bit. I don't think there should be another Toy Story personally.
No,
I
there
think it
shouldn't.
ended perfectly.
I
Three
think
was
it-
a good
yeah.
end.
But the third one came out in like 2008, I want to say. So it's been a while.
It's been a minute, yeah.
Like if they wanted to cash in and like just like
I think it's
ride
kinda-
this wave of hype,
They missed it.
so I really think they have something here. Otherwise, there's no point in releasing it.
okay,
Like,
but Incredibles 2 really wasn't that
Yeah, but
great.
that's different. People fucking love The Incredibles 1. I've
I
been wanting it for years.
yes, Incredibles 1 was absolutely amazing.
It's probably the best Pixar movie.
It is 100% the best Pixar movie. I love that
Probably
movie.
the best superhero movie too.
No lie. Honestly, it probably is. Yeah, definitely.
And it's amazing, but it was
Go
just like
home, buddy. Sorry.
I was just like I was sitting in the theater. I remember watching
work alone.
Fuck.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What's
What's
the criminal's name? The French guy? Bon voyage.
I'm not even kidding. The part, you know the part when
Holy shit.
Elastigirl's in the car with Dash and they're talking about why he can't do sports. I'm not kidding. I have said that to Luke at least. I'm going, Dashel Robert Parr. You know why we can't send you?
That's hilarious. Dashel Robert Parr.
It's terrible. And then I love it when she takes Jack's hair. She's like, we're now officially moved in.
Jack's hair.
Jack.
They nailed family life in this
Yeah.
movie.
Yes,
It's
they did.
perfect.
They did.
I love at the end where he's. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
The dinner part where they're all eating dinner and
then it just goes to
Violet,
chaos. Yes.
Violet and Dash start fighting. And he's like, if you need to, he starts talking about like the crush that she has. She's like, shut up, you little. It's like, and then it just goes insane. And then
And the dad just cracked a plate in half.
I'm intervening.
they're like, because then the mom and
This
dad
what you wanted?
mom and dad are fighting, and then Jack's sitting in his high
Just
chair.
laughing, having a great time.
Yeah.
The kids are like killing each other. And then the doorbell rings, and they're all like,
Lucius!
Perfect.
And then
We're
they
a
all put it back
perfect
together.
family."
Yeah.
God, Frozone is
what
so
a-
cool of a
Oh,
guy.
Frozone.
Holy shit.
Frozone.
Don't you love when
Whoa.
Dash just spits at him?
Yeah, he's like, oh, and then he does it, and you're like,
He's like, whoa! That whoa! It wasn't like whoa. It was like, oh, white people. Tough.
What a great movie. That's my favorite. Like,
that
Pixar
is. I
movie.
watched that
so
so
good.
many times as a kid.
Officially.
I also really like. I just was Violet as a kid. I was very shy and awkward and just did not know much. But
I always wanted to be Dash, but then the older I get, the more I realize I'm freaking Bob.
Fucking syndrome.
Like Bob, not Bob in shape, badass Mr. Incredible. I mean Bob
Like
working
in
in
an
an
office,
insurance company.
Depressed and
like,
fat. Yeah.
Can't fit in his freaking.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. We just can't do that. Ma'am, stop crying.
ma'am.
Remember his boss that he punts it through the wall?
Oh my gosh.
There's
yes.
a thing. If you go back and you listen to that, I read this comment on YouTube, and then I went back and I watched it. You can hear him going through the walls like the before he
yeah.
goes through the final wall. You can hear it, and it's
yeah.
such good detail. I love
fuck.
it. It's so
Disney
amazing.
always does that. I remember I saw even like they had taken like close-up pictures of the characters from it was the New Incredibles, but I know that Disney's crazy with details, and you could literally see like the little like strands of
Holy
arm hair
Right.
on Mr. Incredible, and it's like, holy shit, Disney! Like you are insane, and it's just, but they do keep. I will say. I think that they still make good movies, but it's like if you're just gonna make everything a sequel, are you really being
Right.
original anymore?
Right.
Because like Incredibles 2 was good, but one it kind of bugged me that it was different animation. I know that like it was a different time when Incredibles was made, and of course it's gonna be different animation. But it kind of bugged me. I was like, oh, this doesn't look even. Elastigirl looked a lot different to me than she did in the
Granted,
original.
if you go back and watch the first one, it doesn't. It looks really weird.
It kind of does.
Yeah, it still holds up.
It holds up, but it holds up weird.
It's a strange like style they have, but like I mean, some of the cinematography in that movie, like the first one, is just amazing. Like when Mr. Incredible's standing in front of the wall of like lava.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
that little
That's
silhouette.
That's cool, yeah.
And you get that like spy movie playing,
like,
spy
fuck.
music. I'm like, oh, dude, that's just amazing. There's another thing I read about The Incredibles. Have you ever noticed the voice of Helen, like when she's talking? She kind of sounds like she's talking out the side of her mouth a little bit.
She does talk like that.
Yeah, I know that's the
Yeah.
actress. She talks weird.
Well, they modeled Helen in the movie to like talk out the side of her mouth. Like
the actress?
they like animated her mouth to be like the actress. So she, if you watch her, she kind of talks out the side of her mouth a little bit. And I thought, I'm just like talking about details. I just thought that was just
No, that is
amazing.
actually pretty cool. It did just, I don't know. And then of course back to the whole like, the mom has to be the one who's out.
Yeah, but then
fighting.
2 was like, fuck it. Oh, are you
That's
saying
what I'm
that
talking about
that's
too.
the problem?
Is it's like, and I am all for
You're
like,
like,
you know what? You
Helen,
go-
stay in the kitchen, like.
and that's not like I'm not saying that, but it is just like
They're
it is
spinning their
just-
wheels a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of telling the same story just from the mom's perspective.
Yeah, and it is
Oh
just
my god, it is the same thing.
hi.
Hey.
What's up? What's poppin'? I hate us. Dre just walked in. Tiandre from last week just walked in. What's up,
Dre
man?
is back.
I need to get used to seeing you every week, man. I love to like see you. Hey, man, what's poppin'?
I felt it too.
You're telling that to the mic, not me.
Hey, man, I love you, Kim. I love you too. Can I give you a kiss? Yes. Hey! I don't care. We kissed. Go pull one from over there.
How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Good, how are
Dre's sitting
you?
on my lap. Say hi, buddy.
Hi guys. I can't hear myself in the mic this time, but
I can.
How you
I got
doing?
Is there another set of headphones here?
yeah.
One right there.
Go grab it, fellas. Get off my lap. Slap her in.
I don't know how much longer we're gonna go, but
We'll definitely go.
you're welcome to be here for as long as we go.
Jesus
I'm gonna get another shirt.
Okay, got you. Anyway,
Anyways.
Anyway, what do you mean anyway?
it's just how we stop conversations.
But yeah.
Okay, sorry, what were you gonna say?
Well, I'm thinking because I enjoyed The Incredibles too. Like there was.
I liked it. I just it's like
It's not the first, and
Yeah.
and I don't think it ever had a chance.
You know
to
what
be
they
Oh,
should
no,
have
it
done?
didn't, no.
You know what they should have done instead of like immediately after Incredibles 1?
I actually kind
would
of
have
like
liked
that.
like a 10-year time jump. Like Dash and Violet are older and their own heroes in their own right.
I actually do kind of.
I would have liked that more because Dash is fucking annoying. I
Yeah.
would have liked him like.
I
he's
wish that you
he's
could.
basically the Flash, just that but older.
I do wish that we saw more of Jack older because it's like
Imagine him as like 12.
because it
Holy
is just
shit.
kind of like
He'd have more control too.
it doesn't like the whole him having it was in the first movie they did go into Jack is not just one power like there's this weird we don't know what's going on with Jack kind
But
of
then
thing.
they talked about it again in the second.
But then
Get
movie.
it?
it's- yeah, and then
Jack,
it's like,
his
okay, but-
power is Jack of all trades. You get it?
I do.
You get it?
I like that.
Dash,
Mind
he's
blown.
fast. Violet has magenta powers. No, because Violet on the ultraviolet spectrum. Who said that? Oh, fuck them. This is the only time they've.
Who told you
Who
that?
was it?
I don't know. Some like little white lady.
We're not leaving till we get kicked out.
Yeah, they'll have
But-
to come in here and kick us out.
Whatever. But
Just
you
sit
know,
on the ground.
I don't even go to school here. So
Violet is because on the UV spectrum, Violet is invisible to the human eye. Violet can turn invisible.
I like that.
It's pretty cool, right?
Mr. Incredible is fucking incredible.
Stretchy bitch is stretchy.
I did actually like it though because they said why they made them like that. They said Elastigirl's stretchy because the mom is always
Flexible.
like flexible and doing whatever, and then
Yeah.
the dad's supposed to be strong, so they gave
The Rock. Yeah.
and then Violet's like the awkward
Trying to hide.
teenager
Yeah.
trying to figure stuff out,
And
and
I
then
just
Dash-
wish I was
Dash is
invisible.
just like
Dash
all
is on
over the
crack.
place.
ADHD.
Yeah.
type, yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I really liked about the first movie was that they use their powers in family life. Like it's a
Yeah.
part of their routine. You know, like when Elastigirl's like when the kids are fighting at the table, she like grabs one and then grabs the other. Like and it's just like she's stretched out.
I like when
and then
she's
she gets
vacuuming.
pulled.
When she's vacuuming, Bob will like lift a couch
Yeah, he
for
just
her
like
to
lifts
get-
the couch
yeah.
and does it.
Yeah. It's really you know that movie takes place in like I want to say the 60s.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
some old timey. Yeah.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, when they're like peak,
All the TV is in like black and white.
yeah, like when they're like peak superhero and stuff, the cops are all
It's
like,
like the golden age of superheroes, like 40s,
yeah,
50s stuff.
it's
yeah.
like when comics were the biggest thing. Is like when superheroes were at their peak.
And everybody fucking died.
What
that
a
movie's
great
really
movie.
dark for a kids movie.
The scene where
90% of superheroes are dead.
yeah, when he's going through and he's looking at all the
And it's like gone, terminated.
Dead,
Yeah.
decapitated. Like whoa.
and if you look at the picture of like the little robot, as when a superhero wins, Syndrome changes the
He'll
robot
send it back.
and sends it back and then terminated. Okay, Like it's adapting, man.
Yeah.
It's freaking creepy. It's really cool though.
It is really cool.
What was that laser guy's name? Gazer beam.
Gazer beam.
My favorite part of Incredibles has to be Edna mode, though.
Incredible.
Edna.
She's all, no capes.
No capes.
You know the director of the movie voices her?
Yes.
It's a gentleman.
It's a dude.
Brad
yeah.
Bird.
What?
Yeah, he voices Edna.
Dang.
For real.
You know she's a real person.
Huh?
Or she's based off of. Yeah, she's a real fashion designer.
He didn't believe me until I showed her.
Yeah, because
For
it was
real?
full of
Yeah,
shit.
I can show you a picture.
Show me a picture.
God damn it.
She's like hella small too, like for real.
That
Like,
small?
Yeah, like
Same
she's.
size
Yeah,
as
bro.
Edna.
Yeah, bro. She's 2'4".
She's so small in that movie.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
New Mac 680s.
Hell yeah. Hey, can you can you not talk to anybody else like that, sweetheart? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We're doing
Say
this
Mason.
inside jokes.
Mason?
Oh,
I gotta
yeah.
go, guys.
I gotta go. I gotta fix something.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Oh, crazy. That's cool.
I didn't
Okay.
believe him until he fucking showed me. I'm
That's
like, no, dog, you're
insane.
fucking lying. There's no way.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yep.
We all went to see the fucking movie. And nobody wants to look.
I gotta go take care of something real quick, guys.
He's gonna check.
It's a video, okay?
Me and Kyle watched this video
Hell
in
yeah.
the library about this one guy. He's playing like a
Overwatch.
He's playing Overwatch, and he's talking on the mic, and this girl talks. He's, damn, is it a girl?
And he, like, comes immediately.
And she goes, yeah, hi. He goes, oh hell yeah. And the video is just him going, oh hell yeah, to everything she says.
Yeah, he's being really weird
Really
about
gross.
it. Yeah, just, like, really
gross.
unsettlingly
It's
creepy.
really disgusting.
Hey, can you not talk to...
Other guys like
Like
that.
that.
Thank you,
You
because
just-
she calls some other guy on their team sweetheart or something, and he gets really upset about it.
Yeah. He's like, oh, hell yeah.
And then at the end, he's like, hey, can you say my name? Say Mason. And she says, like, Mason? And he goes, like, oh, hell yeah. I'll be right back. I have to go fix something. And she's like, oh, God, no. So fucking gross.
So funny. Unzips dick.
Unzip.
That might be the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Are you lactating?
Oh, fuck. This is 90% just things only we know.
People have seen that video.
Yeah.
People who listen. Does anybody listen to this?
Yeah, like 4.
4 consistent members.
Correct.
I went through a spell there where it felt like everybody in my work was checking it out, and then they all just kind of fell off as
Bunch
they
of
do.
pussies, people at your work. What's that?
Okay, I'm gonna show you something that you're not even gonna like. You're not gonna
What do you mean I'm not going to like
you're
it?
gonna see it coming. Okay, watch this.
It's quite. How you doing, Hannah?
I'm good.
I don't like this dead silence. I don't like dead air.
All right.
Oh. Back away from me, sir. No, what the fuck?
I don't know.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
The fact that you like, damn, I'm gonna show Mark this.
They be
man.
that way.
Thanks, man. It was a dude's ass.
As it do. You seen the one with the look, Buzz is an alien, and it's that black dude and just slaps
my
his
God,
dick.
yeah.
Guys, there's somebody at the door.
Oh god, here we go.
Okay. Okay, as you heard, that is the show. We're being kicked out for the first time
She's
since week
lucky
1.
she can't see me. I had the nastiest look on my face.
Well, it's very strange because this hasn't happened except for the
And you said
first.
you said that you'd wrap up. He's like, yeah, but do it faster. I'm like, you're lucky you can see my goddamn face right now.
But yeah, so just I mean, we're at week 10, so I guess we're kind of starting over. So I mean, it's like
Back
So-
on that bullshit. Apparently.
yeah, we'll just
God.
anyway. We
Alright,
gotta
well-
hit it. She seemed real.
Are y'all more about Transformers next week?
Yeah.
Oh, next week is a special edition of the podcast. Actually,
Yes, we're gonna hopefully do a bonfire thing. Maybe.
maybe
We'll see.
not.
We talked about it a little bit.
If-
We'll
if
see.
not,
We'll
then
see.
we'll
We'll
just
see.
do
We'll
it
see. We'll
Friday.
see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Okay, well,
Thank you.
okay.
Thanks,
y'all.
Mark. Thank you, Hannah. Dre, glad to have you in here for
course.
8 minutes or whatever you were here for.
I love
And
you guys.
we will get to you next time. Or no, that's not right. We will talk to you next time.
Nope,
we-
wrong.
No, we will talk to you next week. Thanks for listening.
Love
Bye.
you guys.
Bye.